Okay, this main menu melody, it loops way too quickly. Holy shit. Let me just take my ears away from that. It's a nice melody, but it's like 15 seconds long. Good num-num-numbing. Hello, YouTube. Hope you're all doing well. We're back with more Sonic X Shadow Generations. Last time we left off, we did all of the Shadow playthrough. And if I quickly show it before we dive in, I've 100%ed it now. Just before we dive into the Sonic stuff. It's all 100%ed. I've done all the stages, I found all the collectibles. Finding all 80 of those gear things was annoying as shit, but we got there. I have everything all done. And you see at the bottom there, it says 96 chest. We're all... Like, I've 100%ed it, so we're good to just do Sonic Gen now. No to Omochao. You cannot outrun Omochao. Kill him. Turn him off immediately. And trust me. Also, I'm going to be playing with legacy controls because it wasn't that long ago I last played it on PS3. I give up. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. And so, like, it just feels more natural. And to be fair, I think that boost will also apply to the spin dash, and I don't really want to try and mash R2 for spin dash, so we'll keep it on legacy for Sonic. Anyway, let's go. Also, yes, I'm using the Sonic Jam skin. I'm going to be using special skins for all of this playthrough. Because I thought, why not? There's no red rings whatsoever on this first one of the level. It's only after you beat it and you get it in the normal world that you can actually start getting red rings, so just kind of plow through it. Also, the trophy for finding this, like, any trophy tied to finding specific red rings, isn't in the trophy list anymore. To make room for all the Shadow stuff, they literally got rid of every, like, little extra challenge-based trophy. Like, there isn't a trophy for beating your first challenge act, or beating half of them anymore, it's just do all of them. There isn't one for buying a skill, there's only the one for buying all of them. You know, shit like that. Like, there's, like, they've completely, stripped down the trophy list to, like, bare essentials. The only trophy that I wish they didn't keep, but they decided to fucking keep, was, they, beat the final boss without taking damage, which is an annoying as shit trophy, so I'm not looking forward to doing that again. But with this playthrough, like I said, I've played through this whole game literally back in January, so none of this is going to be new to me. But what I am curious about is that they rewrote a lot of the scripts, and I'm curious about the script changes. There was also a trophy for beating this first level in under a minute, but, like, that's not on the list either. Also, if you played Shadow Gen first, the S rank system in Sonic Gen isn't the same. In Shadow Gen, it's entirely just time. It felt like. In this, it's like the time is for A because it's your score, but time like contributes the most to your score, which is why that bar's all green. If time didn't do it, it would then add rings and it would be yellow on the bar, so you can kind of see what contributes what. But because time was enough alone. But when you hit A rank, if you did it without dying, that's what bumps it up to S. Anyway, after actually just getting dropped in a level, now we get our opening cutscene. And I am aware that none of the cutscenes show your skins. Which is depressing because I got Sonic in the Dreamcast skin and I really wanted to see him in, like in cutscenes to his fame. I also know there's the drop dash has been added to the game, but I, to be honest, don't need it, so I will probably unequip it because I know it counts as a skill.
Any second. Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something?
Surprise!
Aw, you guys.
Please allow me to cut the cheese.
It's kind of impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Oh, I've already seen one change. He's not forcing Amy away from him.
Like it? I love it. What?
Sonic, what is that? What's it doing?
Hey, those are my friends.
Help us, Sonic!
Where am I?
Oh yeah, did you like Shadow's white space being like that little hub space that you could run around in, and it's all like super explorative and has secrets and whatnot? It's 2D in Sonic's. Also, yeah, like I said, I've got Sonic in the Dreamcast skin, and it makes me so happy that he's even got the fucking blue armband on. Like, it's proper SA1. Anyway, the way it works in Sonic Gen is Act 1 is classic Sonic, Act 2 is modern Sonic. Oh yeah, this feels way more natural to use this. I'm probably going to press square for homing attack at least a couple times, but outside of that... Well, I just did it there. But all it does. Let me start over. Oh, you know something that is a good thing? Genuinely, and because there's some Sonic games where I'd say it's a bad thing that they do this, but in this game, I don't need to worry about extra lives anymore, and that's entirely because of the challenge mode. The challenge mode sucks when you have to worry about extra lives because it just drags it on. Because you'll be resetting every time, and every reset takes a life. It just drags it right out. I'm home. Feel like I'm back in my comfort zone, just kind of vibing. You might have noticed, it's like, hey, in the Shadow ones, when it was a 3D state, it was always 3D. What gives? Remember, in the Colors era, Sonic Team had no money, so they had to make compromises. So the 3D is a mixed, like the modern level is a mixture of 3D and 2D, whilst the classic is all 2D. barely didn't get it. To do the tricks, you just flick the left stick here, there, and everywhere, and to do the finisher, you press both bumpers. I remember where most of the red rings are. I know they've added new collectibles as well. Oh, why doesn't Sonic actually, like, wink properly? Why is he, like, wide-eyed staring at me in the Dreamcast skin? What the fuck?
Thanks, Sonic. That was awful. I couldn't tell where I was or what had happened. Ugh. Like I was trapped in a nightmare.
Well, you're safe now, and that's what's important. Is it just me, or does Green Hill look different?
Oh, that's a change.
This isn't South Island, and all the color and life's been drained from it.
I'll talk about that in a second, and that's a change that is not a nitpick that I don't think I like.
Fighting evil genies or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park.
Okay, alright. The secret rings and color reference are still in there.
We can start over there. That skyline looks familiar, but I can't be sure.
Well, that's as good a lead as any, Tails. Back in a flash.
Wow, that was crazy, Sonic. You weren't kidding. It's like you never left.
What was with that voice crack, Tails? Like you never left. I know it's gonna sound nitpicky as shit, but the thing I didn't like there is in the original Sonic Adventure, but man, that's a little nostalgic. I can't really place it. That was, huh? Like, you know, he kind of doesn't recognize it. For this, when to immediately go, oh, Green Hill's a bit different. The reason why it made more sense for him to kind of not really acknowledge it before, compared to acknowledging it now. Oh, there's a shop here, by the way. Ah, no, I don't need that. Sorry, to actually kind of put my thoughts together. There it is, there's the drop dash. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Right, sorry, so I keep on getting distracted. My point, to actually get back to that, it's ended up making the world feel slightly smaller, and my reasoning for this is before Generations, the original Generations came out, every single Sonic game, you never return to previous locations. The only exception, maybe, is there's Ice Cap Zone in Angel Island, and then you go to Ice Cap in Adventure. And even then, it's a completely different level, and you never come back to it after that. The point was, it made Sonic's world feel bigger, that you always went to new places. You never stayed, you never came back. You always went to bigger and bigger and more out there, and Unleashed being like the poster child of it, because you literally globetrot in that game. Then when you got the Generations, it's like, it makes sense that Sonic wouldn't know it by name, because the last time he was in Green Hill, at the time, was 20 years ago. And the last time he'd been there was in Sonic 1. In Chemical Plant, the last time he'd been there was Sonic 2. So he was just like, it was nostalgic, but he didn't quite place it because he kept on moving. But starting with Forces, they go there so frequently that it's actually their backyard. And they always talk about it like it's, you know, like the most cozy place ever. Like they bring up Chemical Plant by name because they're so used to it being there. And they ended up making the world feel smaller and smaller as it's gone on, instead of bigger again, because like, oh yeah, we've got these like standout landmark locations. It's like, yeah, but they're the only fucking locations now. Whatever happened to, you know, the world constantly being bigger and bigger and bigger, you know? That's like my thing. Anyways, anything interesting in the skill shop I can get? Oh, Last Chance is unnecessary because you can, I mean, we don't have lives on right now. Athleticism would be nice. Oh, Blast Off. Yes, we're taking Blast Off. And we'll take Speed Up as well because I'm deranged. I mean, you can turn back on lives if you want them, but I was like, just for the sake of challenges, I'll leave them off. And I'll take this as well, fuck it. You can see I've got a shit ton of points. If you got the special edition, you have like a monumental amount of extra points. And remember, when you buy skills, it doesn't immediately mean it's equipped. You have to actually go equip them. Sure. I'm not going to keep Power Break, but just for now, I'll keep it. And then lastly, in here is the memorial room. Oh, here's the child rescue stuff. Search around the enemy at the beginning of... Oh, right, okay. I will guide that. That's the new collectible added to this remaster. Yeah, that's just saying, hey, every skill has 2 zones. It has 2 acts, sorry. One for classic, one for modern. Also, if you're like watching me spin dash and going, Jesus Christ, that spin dash seems deranged. Yeah, yes it is. The generation spin dash is one of the most OP things in the fucking Sonic's franchise. I have no idea like what hot sauce they were on when they made it, but it is fucking disgusting. Okay, made it. Bow, bow, down. And I remember, because when Generations first came out, I remember saying at the time, like, this is the only time they can get away with reusing old levels. I don't want them to reuse levels again after this. And that was in Generations. And then that was, you know, before Mania. Which, to be fair, Mania, I think we all kind of collectively let slide a little bit, because there were still new zones in it. And we thought that Mania was going to lead into a Sonic 5 from that same team, which it didn't. And then Forces fucking came around, and I think that one was like the nail in the coffin for a lot of people. People were just fucking like, no more. And then fucking Frontiers came out, and like all the subspace levels were based on old levels with the same aesthetic. It's just like, ugh. Like, I think it needs to be re-emphasized every time that like we're done with them repeating old areas. It needs to keep moving forward. Frontiers was a step in the right direction, even if, you know, it still had problems. Also, you know what's so crazy? You can just jump off this platform and jump onto either of the ones on the side. Okay, let me just start over. That was way too early. You can't homing attack into boost. That's Shadow Gen and Frontiers. God damn it. There's going to be a lot of muscle memory that's going to fuck me over. I can already tell. You have to boost first. You have to just jump and boost. You can't homing attack into boost. See, this is the other reason why I'm glad I turned off lives, just for the sake of getting a move on. Oh, I missed it anyway, bruh. Alright, last try, and then I'm going to stop trying to take this stupid shortcut. It's a huge looking shortcut. I'm kind of skipping a huge chunk of the level, but it's why I wanted to kind of show it, because I think it's cool. I still missed it. You know, I'm going to stop trying to go for that shortcut. I'm just going to play it normally. was way too early on that drift.
Yes!
Yes! God damn it! I was trying to line up my slam to make sure I hit it. Alright, enough.
Alright!
It's the last path I've yet to show, so I might as well. The only trouble with you taking that left path is that you have absolutely no rings. I hate everything. How did I thread that fucking needle?
Yes!
Alright, let's see if I can do it this time. There we go. Oh, in the original, there's a trophy/achievement for beating the whole of Act 2 without going into the water once. This doesn't count. It means it's in, like, submerging. Oh, this still... Okay, yeah, this still has the classic jank. Yep, I had a feeling I was going to miss that bloody ring. It's crazy because this game's effectively running 2 engines in one go for it to feel like this. Oh, you have to homing attack. No, I'll write it out. But yeah, now we got submerged. If I hadn't got hit and gone through the enemy there, we wouldn't have been in the water. We would have taken that top route. And to be fair, if you get the under a minute in Green Hill 1-1, and then do the no water in this, you've done the 2, like, hardest trophies in the original. It's genuinely, like, once you're on the other side of that, none of the other level-based trophies are that hard. Most of them are just tied to finding red rings. Which, if you're going for 100%, you're going to get anyway.
All right. Yes.
Let's see if I can do this. Nice. And you may have noticed as well that these levels are like half the length of the fucking shadow levels. There's a couple longer-ish levels later on. Planet Wisp is a standout example of what I mean, but as a whole, no, these levels fly by.
Sonic!
Tails.
This is definitely the chemical plant, but we're not remotely on the side island.
This is what I mean, because it is another thing where it's like, no, this one really rings like familiar for me, Sonic. Like, it was that kind of vibe. Like, you didn't recognize it, because the last time he'd been here was Sonic 2. That's what I mean. It's like they've made the world feel smaller. Oh, and depending on what level you do second.
I'll be sure to return the favor next time around.
Yeah, depending on what level
really
you do second,
right now, Amy.
depends on how the character will react. Because basically, whoever you do second will free the character, so you get classic or modern Sonic in at least a different cutscenes. There's also a trophy for exhausting dialogue with all of your friends, so you had to save them and then go back and keep on like doing this until they had nothing new to say. Well, as well, if you're stuck on a red ring, the characters will give you a hint, as you can see there. Oh, I'm not going to worry about that. We can't do that yet anyway. Time for Sky Sanctuary. Ow, bitch! You know what? Fuck you. I'd rather take damage from the spike than the enemy. Oh shit, okay. Oh, this level has one of the more annoying red rings. Because there's 3 paths to the end, and all 3 of them have a red ring, so you have to find all 3. I'm just getting sniped all the time. No, fuck it. I'm not happy with this run. You're going to get this a lot from me. If I'm not happy with a run, I am going to reset, because this is my playthrough. I know I got to shake off a lot of rust from before, but this is my playthrough, and I will do it my way. Yep, I knew there was a red ring here, so I need to try and get that. There's not many red rings to worry about in the level, because all 3 of the last ones are just at the end. Like, you're only really trying to, like, find one more, and then afterwards it's just finding, like, each of the 3 routes to the end. You fuck. And there's the second ring, so now all the rest are just for finishing the level, depending on how you finish it. Fuck! I want that S rank. Oh, does this mean I have to get the red rings again because I reset? Yes, of course it fucking does. I wish they saved on contact, but what can you do? I also never really got why Sky Sanctuary was the fucking level they decided to be the, like, the Sonic 3 rep. Like, I get that, like, some of them weren't really available to, like, pick because the music would still have, you know, the MJ samples. Like, they couldn't do Ice Cap, they couldn't do Carnival Night, they couldn't do, I didn't say Scrap Brain, but that's not it, Launch Base. But, really? This is the most iconic one of the levels you could pick? Really? Because Sky Sanctuary is not the level I remember when I think of Sonic 3. You know, like, Angel Island's a sick fucking level, Hydro City is super fucking fun, it's like the only good water level, like, ever made. I'm kidding, there's been a few decent ones, but you know what I mean. I'm a huge Marble Garden defender, I love that fucking level. I love the verticality of it. But I know not many people like that one. But fucking, like Mushroom Hill, I get not that one, just because it'd be too similar to Green Hill. Flying Battery's, like, fantastic. I would have loved a Flying Battery level. And it would have been nice diversified to have, like, an actual airship level, because there's, like, no airship levels in this game. And as you'll learn, there's a lot of fucking city levels. Oh, there is a secret path way over to the right if you skip the spring. You have to kind of, like, boost jump for it, though, if you want to get it reasonably. You know what is wild though? Is I'm playing this game in 60 FPS. When I played on PS3, it was laggy, if you can believe it, being PS3 and not a first-party title. Alright, so this is one of the endings, and I said, where's the fucking platform? And it got me killed. Where the fuck was the platform? That's bullshit. You could see the booster. What the fuck happened there? But yeah, that was one of the 3 ending paths. Fucking... Try and hit my run then. I mean, I think it was still there. It was just, like, not visible, so it threw me off. But, like, it was still physically there, because I think, like, I bonked my head on it. Oh, you can. You can. I think I need to rev it up a bit more, but you can make that. Is that enough? I can make it enough. Just fuck it. I'll show off the other pup. Whee. Over here. There it is. And this leads to a whole different path. And different exit, I believe. Oh, one of the chows. I wasn't even really looking for you guys, but sure. Alright, now let's see if this one works. Yes. And it's the innermost path this will get us one of the 3. But you see, like, there's ends there, and the other 2 have also have secret rings. Or red rings. Secret rings is the game. Oh, those parrots are still low poly as shit, huh? Okay. That hasn't changed. Remaster, huh? I'm kidding. Oh, and the chow's like vibing the level when you find them. Okay. I'm glad they're doing at least something with the chows. If they're never going to give us a fucking chow garden back, they can at least make them like the collectible. Like up 6 rules? Oh, fair, dude. I'm glad because it genuinely did look a lot better than a lot of the CODs we've had in recent years. It looked like a lot more like a return to form thing. But I'm not on board with the permanent online requirement. You can't play it offline at all, even in campaign. That just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Good. Is it? It is left. Okay, I was gonna say, is it left or right the ring was on? I know it's on one of the sides. It's not middle. Oh no, so I managed to Magoo that. I thought I messed it up, but whatever. I'm going to do the whole Battlefield Hub thing. Yeah. I get it. It was a good idea to like with the hub thing to kind of make it more consistent, pull people together, yada yada. But I'm just like, ugh. Oh, he just ate my jump there. Okay, thanks. I hope you're doing well anyway, other than, you know, having a good time. Okay, let's see if I hit this the first time, because I never fucking do. No, I didn't. God fucking damn it. Every time. If you cut off early... Oh, there's a Chow here. Okay, now I don't feel so bad. Hey! Where are you going? If you cut off of that zip line early, there's another one to your right, and you can take it to a shortcut. And I always try and hit it, but I never hit it on the first run. Turn around, Sonic. I like that that's a race. The problem is, the race doesn't work because you can just destroy the robot. Fuck your race. Yeah, I'm doing alright, good. I'm kind of waiting for, like, maybe Black Ops 6 will be the one to do it, like, when I eventually get around to it, because I do want to play it. But I'm kind of feel like I'm waiting for an FPS to kind of hit the same as, like, the 360 PS3 era. Because Call of Duty stopped feeling like that after Black Ops 2. Ghosts onwards just has not felt like the Call of Duty I like. And the only other FPS series I was really into was Halo, and we're still waiting to see if those murmurs from a while ago are true about Halo coming to PlayStation. Which, the whole murmurs of it being a Halo 1 remake using Unreal Engine 5, I really hope isn't true, but it's looking more and more likely, because I would much rather just port the fucking Master Chief Collection to PS5, please, and let me attach my Microsoft account to it.
Alright.
So I can just, like, transfer my progress, please. Let me expect to go get your parameters. Oh, with the... Oh, like, with what I want from FPS is, I basically just want, like, an arcadey shooter that's snappy and fun and easy to get into, and doesn't feel like I have to, juggle too much shit, and I don't have to worry about balancing too much, and like it's not overly competitive. You know, just fucking hop in, play your game, and have fun. That sort of idea. And it feels like the last Call of Duty where I really got to do that was Black Ops 2, because Ghost, the maps got way too big, and it had 90 perks. Advanced Warfare kind of didn't get the memo on the whole I don't like how big the maps are. And then Black Ops 3, I didn't play the multiplayer at all. The last time I played multiplayer was Modern Warfare 2019, and even then I hated all the base maps. I thought the base maps were fucking awful. It was just because the shooting range, or whatever that first like DLC map was, had a dedicated mode where it was only that map, and I was like, hey, that map's fun. That map's 3 lanes. Battlefield gamer. I don't mind Battlefield, I was just never in the Battlefield camp. But Battlefield, you know what you're in for, sort of thing. Oh fuck, yeah, this is here. Hey, I've never actually played this, so I want to. You wanna know why? Because it was a pre-order bonus only on the original Sonic Generations on like PS3 and 360, and it stayed that way. It never got released later on as like any kind of DLC and whatnot. And I got Generations. I didn't get my 360 until after Generations was out. So I want to play this. I know it's just Spinball, but fuck it. Dun, dun, dun. Don't like Battlefield 5 or 24. The last Battlefront game I played was Battlefront 3, and I enjoyed it for what it's worth. I enjoyed Bad Company 2 as well a lot. Bad Company 2 was super fun. Even if I completely misunderstood what the Bad Company series was. When I first heard of the Bad Company games, I kind of was led to believe that they were basically director's cut versions of 1 and 2. Like Bad Company 1 was just a director's cut version of Battlefield. And then 2 for 2. I didn't realize that they were actually completely different games. Entirely live service multiplayer. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. That's EA. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it does. Oh, I like this remix. I know my stepdad still played a lot of them, like the Battlefield games, but the last one he really enjoyed was Battlefield 1. And even then, he liked the single player stuff, like the stories. He thought that was really cool, and he wished they leaned more into that than what they did. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. That's what happens when you press boost, huh? Fucking Christ alive, Sonic. I was like, huh, I wonder what the boost is like. Fucking sends it into, fucking just dunk that shit. You got good eye for. I think that was the last Battlefield he actually picked up, because when he saw that they weren't really going to continue doing that, he just didn't really see the point. I struggled with Battlefield 1, but I know that's entirely my fault, because I played Titanfall 2, just before it, and then when I played Battlefront 1, I was like, this game's way too fucking slow, because, I just come off the back of Titanfall 2, a way quicker game. And I think that was the same year I played Doom. I can't remember if it was Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal, whichever one was the most recent one at that point. I played that, so I was super spoiled by faster playing games. Also, I'm done here. It's nice the extra mode, but I've had my fun. Let's get back to the game. Right, the way it works, once you beat each of the 3 zones of a given era, because it's classic era, Dreamcast era, even though one of the games in it isn't a Dreamcast game, and then modern era, you have to do at least one challenge. And then get the key. Unlike, Shadow, you have to do all of them. There's a trophy for doing every single one of them, and which I'll do off screen, which I'm not looking forward to because of one particular, one and a bit particular zones, I think I should say. There's a couple challenges in Rooftop Run that I'm not the biggest fan of. And then the entirety of Planet Wisp can go fuck itself. And so I don't really want to do the challenges, but there's 90 of them, and yeah, I will do them all again, because I am going to platinum it. I've completely 100%ed Shadow Gen, so it's only all the Sonic Gen stuff now. Was I mentioning Solid right now? Oh, sorry. Also, I don't need to S-rank any challenges, so I don't really give a shit if I do these challenges well or not. I S-ranked every single challenge in, the PS3 version, even though I didn't need to in that one, because I misread one of the fucking trophies. And then I felt really, deflated when I did it all and got nothing for it. I was like, no, you don't need to S-rank the challenges. And you also kind of shouldn't, because they fucking suck. A lot of them are not ideal. Came out, I'm pretty sure. I feel like it was later. No, actually, it might be 2016. I'm trying to think, because Ghosts was 2013, Advanced War 2014, Black Ops 3 2015, so Infinite War was 2016. Yeah, so it would have been 2016, I think. My guy, if you think Titanfall 2 is bad, you haven't played enough of it. Titanfall 2 is the only, next to Doom, was the only FPS in the entire PS4 generation that I thought was good. And not only did I think it was good, I thought it was fan-fucking-tastic. It was phenomenal to me. I love that game. And its single-player content is, it's, to me, still unmatched. Outside of, like, early Call of Duty campaigns, there's yet to be an FPS that's got close to what Titanfall 2 did, in terms of how fun it was. Battlefield 1 was just too slow for me, and I just couldn't get into it. But Titanfall 2 is phenomenal. You're out of your mind if you think it's bad. Genuinely. I get not liking it and not being for you, but you're genuinely out of your mind if you think it's bad. It's like, it was like the last good thing that EA allowed that team to make before they subjugated them to the Apex mines. I say that, I heard Apex is good, but I've always been pissed off that we didn't get Titanfall 3, so I don't play it. I was always like really upset that we didn't get Titanfall 3, so I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm playing my thing. I know we're not, because EA sent Titanfall out to die very fucking deliberately. And I mean very fucking deliberately. Making it released directly in between Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty. You were setting that out to fucking die, EA. You know what you were doing. You wanted it to fail so you could justify buying out the company to make them make what you wanted. And lo and behold, that's exactly what happened, and they were subjugated to Apex. Which is a damn shame, because there's yet to be an FPS. I did it again. You have to boost then homing attack. It's Shadow Gen week the other way. There's yet to be an FPS since Titanfall 2. That's hit the same as Titanfall 2 to me. That game was so fucking good. It was just everything I needed it to be, and just super fucking fun. I love the movement tech. I love the multiplayer. I still go back to every now and then. It's such a fucking treat, and there's still people playing it. There was just so much to love about that game, and I wish EA wasn't fucking EA and just fucking just killed it so they can make Apex. And it was even more gutting hearing that they were working on a Titanfall 3 before EA said, hey, no, you're making Apex now. And I'm just like, no! No, we were so close! We were so close to magic! EA was so close to having an actual legit Call of Duty killer, and they fucking killed it because they wanted Apex instead. They wanted a fucking live service game. I'm like, you sons of bitches, you fuckers, I hate you. Fuck EA. It's just an extremely snappy, arcadey fun FPS with a really enjoyable story that isn't like overly extra dramatic like a lot of Call of Duty stories are, even the good ones. It just has its piece it wants to say, it does it, kicks off with it, has some pretty innovative and clever level designs involved in it, include like it actually like embraces its futuristic setting instead of just kind of making it a backdrop like a lot of the more futuristic CODs were. The actual mech suit stuff and how you can customize it in the campaign is phenomenal. How you can like turn it against your buddies even when they're like turn it against your enemies even during multiplayer was so fun. Like, oh, they're in this giant mech suit titan. It's like, yeah, but I've got a fucking pocket nuke, buddy. And you just sneak up behind them, jump on their backs because they're too busy shooting at one person. You just destroy them. Then you use your grappling hook and just momentum your way like away to the opposite end of the arena. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was okay. If I'm being honest, like, I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. So people make it out like it was like the worst thing ever, and it's like, no, that's Ghosts. I thought it was just okay, but no, like between like Infinite Warfare and Titanfall 2, that's like putting a glass of water next to a hot chocolate and telling me, oh, they're both kind of the same. You're like, what the fuck do you on about? Oh, wait, hey, hang on a minute. Changing subject quickly. What the fuck? Hey! What the... Hey! Sorry, I'm having a moment here of this fucking video game. Where's the intro? Why does the intro now play then? What the fuck? Hang on. Okay, and let me explain this and why I'm annoyed. In the original Sonic Generations, when you got to this optional rival fight, well, I say optional, you have to do it. When you get to this rival fight, they have this little intro melody that plays in sync with that opening cutscene. And it's perfectly in sync in, like, quieting down, then building up as the opening cutscene plays out. When we just fired it up, it just went straight to the chorus, and then when I reset the level, it then played the intro. It should be the other way around. What the fuck happened? Hang on. Sorry, let me go back in that again. See if it still does it. Yeah, it just goes straight into the track here. It's supposed to play the opening piece. Once this plays out... Yeah, this isn't in sync anymore. No! They need to flip it. Because the reset should be when it jumps straight into the attack, but this should play the opening, not the other way around. How the fuck do you get them flipped? But if I now start over, listen, it plays the intro version. It played the intro version. It's like, what the... How, what? Sorry, I got distracted, but that pissed me off. What do you mean? Also, we're gonna completely bully Metal Sonic here, because I've known this fight for over a decade, so we're gonna bully the shit out of this little man. Oh, I needed that. Hey, get me back up there. Uh-oh. There we go. That's the fight. I told you we're gonna bully the shit out of this little man. Bye, Metal Sonic. Oh, that was barely a minute. Oh, I'm so sorry, Metal. I think that's like one of the quickest I've ever beat him. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, what fucking Stonehenge? You could play that on like the Mega Team mode and you'd still be running around for like 40 seconds flat before you bump into a single fucking person. That map alone almost made me quit the game like day one, because that map pissed me off. All the maps in Ghost felt way too big, like pre-DLC. The DLC maps, they kind of, like, reined it in a bit, thankfully, but Jesus Christ. But then I also, like, I thought the campaign in Ghost was really fucking shit. I thought the alien mode was really repetitive and just not that fun. Like, there was nothing about Ghost that really kept me in for any longer than, like, the second DLC of the 4. After, like, the second one, I was like, you know what, I think I'm good. And then I just dropped it and went back to Black Ops 2, and then had way more fun. Infinite Warfare's the second worst. The worst being WW2. I've never actually played WW2, so I can't speak for that. I said Infinite Warfare, I thought it was just okay. Yeah, because I wanted my money. I was like, I brought the fucking season pass. You know, back when they were like $45 like a year, like on top of the game that was already like 50 quid. Like, I wanted my money's worth, so I kept on coming back, like an abuse victim. And I just kept on fucking coming back, and I was just like, you know, this game, no, I don't like this. But that being said, that whole, like, alien... Was it called Extinction, I think it was called? That whole alien mode... If there was ever a game mode where I kind of wish they'd try it again, like, just give it another shot just to, like, to try and figure it out, it'd be that one. Because I did like some of the concepts and ideas, and I liked how it kind of had a more direct story that didn't require fucking Easter egg hunting. I liked they had objectives, like, and had, like, pieces you had to kind of figure out as you go. But I liked its structure. I just thought like the levels and maps and like a lot of the enemies weren't the best, and it kind of dragged it down. Especially in like the later DLCs where they started putting like big boss enemies everywhere. Like, it's one of those ones where I'd love for them to try it again, but The two missions are fair. So yeah, I haven't played WW2. I'm just gonna ring this again, bug it. But WW2 was like, there's a lot of CODs I haven't played, because WW2 was during the era where I really was just kind of done with COD. Like, because I played Advanced Warfare, I skipped Black Ops 3 at launch and only came back around to it when Zombie Chronicles came out, because I love classic zombies. I didn't play Infinite Warfare on launch because, like I said, I was stuck on Titanfall 2 and getting into Doom and things like that. Like, I was having a good time playing literally anything else. Oh, what was after Infinite Warfare? Was that World War II? I think that was World War II. That one I didn't play. Then it was Modern Warfare. No, then it was Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 I only got because a friend got it for me, because he wanted to play fucking Blackout with me. And to be fair, we got some crazy fucking fun out of Blackout. Blackout is genuinely a good time, and I kind of miss it, because I prefer it over what we now have for like their arena mode. I forget what their genre's called. Modern Warfare 1 the remake, or like Modern Warfare 2019, I genuinely enjoyed. I don't think it's the best thing ever, but I genuinely enjoyed it. It was still like a step down, but I still liked it for what it was. I didn't play, was it Vanguard that came out after that? I didn't play Black Ops Cold War. I own Modern Warfare 2, but I haven't actually fired it up yet. I don't own Modern Warfare 3, the new one, but I heard that game was awful. And I've heard good, and like Black Ops 6 did look pretty good. So that's what I mean, like I've skipped a few of them. In my opinion. I think that's really unfortunate that you find that way, because although like the lack of campaign was criminal, absolutely, and I thought the multiplayer was just meh, and the zombies was kind of a letdown after Black Ops 3. And I know I'm kind of like starting this point, but basically listing off everything I hated about it. But the Blackout mode, if you got a good group, I know you can say this about a lot of games, but if you got a good group together, Blackout was the most fun I had in any of those kind of games. Because I didn't really like Fortnite, I didn't like PUBG at all. Let's say I have no interest in playing Apex, at least not anytime soon. Blackout, however, me and my buddies, we had a great fucking time on that. Like, that was worth it. I say it was worth it, but I didn't buy it. A friend brought it for me. But it was worth having it, you know? Yeah, so like, I nearly forgot about Vanguard, it's so basic. Anyway, first main boss, Death Egg Robo. Oh right, we gotta do this cutscene first, I completely forgot about this. Oh, depending on what character you enter this boss with, depends on whether you see this cutscene from Classic Sonic's perspective or Modern Sonic's perspective. The biggest thing I just want from COD, and I've been saying this since legit Black Ops 2, like even before Ghost came out, and I love Black Ops 2, is that I want the series to just take a break, to let the devs actually cook for longer. The difference is, Blackout I still had a good time with on my own, it just really popped off with friends. Whilst 4GO, I never had fun with that fucking game. I enjoyed the gameplay loop. I enjoyed that there was actually like tech under the hood, and then after that passed, I was just kind of done with it. Don't get me wrong, I understand when like the annoyance people say, oh, it's fun with friends, because every game under the sun is more fun with friends, because if it's a bad game, you just take the piss out of it with your friends. It used to wind me up when people said, oh, Rob, you just didn't like Destiny because you played it on your own. It's like, no, I didn't like Destiny because the game's shit. I'm sorry. If I played it with friends, I would have had more fun, sure, but that's just because I would have just taken the piss out of it more. Alright, you don't hit that, whoops.
I will flatten you. Not bad.
What did you say? Oh, fair. but I don't really do online that much. Like, I'm trying to, like, I got a couple friends from work, and we're all trying to sort out a play session, like when we're all not working together, and they're all like, oh yeah, let's play like these FPS games. And I'm like, hey, let's play fucking Uno. Let's play fucking Pummel Party. Let's play, you know, not just FPSs, please. I had my FPS fix, but I also know that I'm like 5 years older than like all my work friends, so like it's just. Wait, is it? Uno's literally fucking free. What do you mean? And I can make that meme. Uno is literally fucking free on I think it's PS Extra. Also, that was the first boss. Did you like it? Are you noticing a contrast between the Sonic Gen and the Shadow Gen boss? Sonic Gen came from the Colors era, so it's piss easy, and Shadow Gen came from the Frontiers era, so it's fun. I say that this game is fun. Sonic Generations is, like, in my opinion, the only consistently fun game from the Colors era. So I'm glad if there was any that was going to come back, it's this one. And I kind of hate that the cutscenes are in the normal skin, and it's only outside the cutscenes that you get to see the skin I added. Like, I wish they added, like, it was through cutscenes as well. King of Arcade, but that's out there. Alright, buy classic Eggman. Hi, Time Eater.
No! No! Sonic, save me! No!
Yeah, I have it on that. I'm also trying to convince my friends to play Worms WMD with me. It's like, I'm a huge sucker for the Worms series. And like, I haven't had like a good session with Worms with people in forever. But that's on premium, and I'm just like, that's such a con. It's like, come on, what do you mean it has to be on premium? This should just be an extra title.
Places and enemies from our past?
Yeah. Oh, I love Worms. I always played the Worms series.
Time, Sonic.
Without the time stones?
Oh, wait, that's a script change.
That big thing that kidnapped Eggman can consume time.
I will take that one though, because that makes more
Like
sense.
it dragged your friends here. I mean,
I love Worms.
friends. You know what I mean. There it is.
What's funny is that my introduction to like the Worms-esque game mode wasn't actually like the Worms-esque game type wasn't actually Worms. It was a fucking Adobe Flash game from like the mid 2000s.
Track it down and fast.
I can't remember what it was called, but it would basically it was like the same idea, but obviously just like an Adobe Flash game. So like it was just like a free-to-play like web browser game. And that was like my introduction, and I had loads of fun with it, playing it online and just having a blast with it. And then when I got my 360, I saw like the remake of Worms 2 that they had on there. And I got that, and then the rest was history. I'm serious, yeah. I did get, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you, I did get got really hard like a few years ago involving Worms, where someone, like I was talking to someone online, like one of my friends, and they went, Rob, you're autistic, right? And I was like, yeah. And they went, and you like Worms, right? And I went, yeah. And you went, yeah, that tracks. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean that tracks? Anyway, onto the Dreamcast era. We have Speed Highway, we have City Escape, and we have Seaside Hill. Also, enjoy the music. If you've never heard, like, they're all remixes, sure, but if you've never heard Speed Highway, it's a pop. Yeah. Well, the other one is that people say if you're a Sonic fan, there's a good chance you're probably autistic, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, they keep on saying these things, I really want to be like, no, that's a stereotype, it's not true. And then I look at the games I play and I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, is it not down here? I'm thinking of another section. There's like a... In one of these buildings, there's like a secret, like, way down the bottom. It's like up to shuffle. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that's you, buddy. Yeah. If there's one shuffle supporter in the world, it's literally just you, buddy. Oh, I think it's here where the secret alternate path is. Yeah, it's there now! Oh, okay, we're going this way, I guess. You know, I'm gonna cancel that spin dash because I don't want to let it rip when there's a bottomless pit under me. Jumping down and all around. I really hope they port the adventure games, and I mean actually make a proper good fucking port and not the ports that we've gotten for like the past 15 years. Oh, there's the Chow. Come here, buddy. My guy's like, please free me! Stop this! Heroes is great though. I really hope the leaks and rumors that we're getting a Heroes remaster next year are true. I would be down for a Heroes game. The fucking physics of that game are awful, so I hope the remaster fixes that. But if it can fix the physics, then that's a really fantastic Heroes game. Like, fucking Sonic game, sorry, to play. And the only reason I fuss about the physics is because I played so many other Sonic games, so I noticed the difference. But if you've never played any other Sonic, I imagine Heroes plays just fine. It's just me, like a me thing. Well, I noticed that the physics aren't quite the same. Franciscan Forces, I mean, and that's fair. Honestly, I think if there's any Sonic game that I think is just worth your time, that I know is just like an easy dub to get people in, it's this one. Because Sonic Gen is incredibly consistent, and it's the old school cool kind of Sonic game, and Shadow Generations is incredibly fresh and new, and shows where the series can go. So you literally get the best of the past and the future. Frontiers, I've said before, felt like a game that was built solely for me. And I understand that was like both a good and bad thing for it, in the sense of it was made entirely for people who grew up with like the Dark Era and hadn't had anything going their way since 2008, 2009 in terms of the series. So having something that was built for that audience was like, that was perfect for me. But I get that's not everyone. Not like Mania? Well, then, yeah, fuck yourself. No, I'm kidding. Each to their own and whatnot, but Mania's fantastic. But then I also, Mania was by the Mania for the Mania. It's literally in the title card. It was made by the fans for the fans. It was never going to be for everyone. Hey, the lightspeed dash is in this. Do you not see the tutorial? No, I know the fucking lightspeed dash. It's the it's the Y button. Sorry, the triangle button. I'm not playing on 360. I missed that shortcut immediately. I'm really gutted that I missed... How did I miss that secret? There's a little, like, red ring on the top of that. Yes! There we go. No, because your thing with 7 Remake not only doesn't make much sense to begin with, but that's a different concern altogether, is that it's a sequel. It wasn't that Mania was a sequel, it was just a celebration of the legacy of the series made by dedicated fans that had gone on to become very talented developers throughout the lifespan of the series. Like, everyone that was involved in making Sonic Mania were kids that played Sonic 1, 2, and 3, basically, that then grew up to become game developers. But I don't really know what to tell you if you didn't like Mania. It's maybe just 2D Sonic's not really your thing. Like, 7 Remake is that if you haven't played the original 7, after a while, you kind of get left behind a little bit. But speaking of, I need to get back to that fucking game. I need to get back to Rebirth. Jumping down and all around. Sorry, I mean, like, I don't know why I'm in such a giddy mood today. I just kind of am. But I know what to expect. It's Sonic Gen. I played this literally in January. It's not that I'm like super buzzed and excited for this. I'm just in a giddy mood. Okay, I'm noticing some of the Sonic Gen stuff needs needs like a patch. There's a few things in the Sonic Gen side that's not completely clean. I'm noticing. There's a few visual bugs I'm spotting. I think they put all of their eggs into the Shadow Generations basket with this remaster a little bit. Ow, fuck. Do Sonic streams. It just puts me in a good mood. Like, God have mercy on how annoying I will be if the Adventure Duology actually do become, like, available for me to stream on modern platforms. I will be the most obnoxious motherfucker you've ever met because I will not stop chatting. I will not stop yapping. But all these levels feel too short now I've played Shadow Gens. When the Shadow Gen average level length is like 4 to 5 minutes, these being like 2 minutes just feel so short. When I remember when I first went through them going, oh yeah, this is like the perfect length. Oh, is that what this series? And the thing is, when we're done with this, I don't know if I'll stream it because it's only going to be one level, but I probably will record it at least. There's going to be a DLC level to tie in with the Sonic 3 movie coming out in December in a couple months. And it's going to be in Shadow Generations, and it's going to be real funny because for that level...
You did great, kiddo!
In that DLC, Keanu Reeves is going to voice Shadow, but only for that level. I'm like, that's so funny. That's so silly, but sure. Good terms. I like the context. Alright. Alright, let's help Grandpa understand our lingo. Go on, what's up, buddy? Woo! Oh, I immediately fucked up the intro. I'm just gonna write it out, fuck it. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Look around, gotta keep moving on. Got butterflies ahead, only one way to find out. Just keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my way instead. Oh fuck, that's the gun truck. See and what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. Right, let me read what you're saying. Ourselves, that to me is yapping. Oh no, yapping is just when you just keep on fucking chatting for chatting's sake. You just keep on talking for talking's sake. Like, you're just filling in the void with words. Like, your words don't necessarily mean anything, you just won't stop talking. That's what yapping is. So, Jesus Christ, stop yapping, dude. You're not adding anything to the conversation. Fuck, like that sort of idea. People just talking bollocks, basically, if you want to use some British terminology for you. Or talking out their ass. Well, no, talking out your ass is more when they're lying, but you know what I mean. But yeah, yapping is just saying words to fill in the void. But there's like an awkward silence, so you just start saying, oh man, fucking hell, man, how did I miss that red rain, bro? Oh man, the weather, fuck, Jesus. You know, like, it's like, alright dude, I hear you, I see what you're doing. Or like me in most of my streams, where I don't know what to talk about, so I just start saying words whilst my brain tries to figure out what I want to actually talk about. Substance. Yeah, but that's you, dude. There's a lot of times where you just kind of like jump in on conversations and people just say shit and people go, what the fuck? What are you on talking about that? What are you on about? And it does feel like you're just kind of saying shit. Not that you're saying shit without a purpose, but when you started a conversation and no one was involved in, so it feels like you're just filling the void by starting a conversation, which could be yapping. Yeah, because small talk is just, hi, how are you? Everyone does that. People say, oh, I hate small talk. It's like, alright, you little fuck. Alright, time to have some fun. City escapes another banger level. Missed that ramp. Round at the speed of sound. Got places to... Whee! Oh, I hate small talk. It's like, no, what, so you want to have big talk? Okay, man, that whale, huh? That's usually my go-to response. People say they hate small talk because it sounds so, like, I don't think people who say they hate small talk realize how arrogant they sound. Oh, you hate having casual conversations to get to know someone? Fucking, alright, Jesus, fine. What's the meaning of life then? That's what it is. Oh, how are you? How you been? That's small talk. Like, no, I don't want to know how your day is. I don't care about you. Well, okay, that's how you come across when you say you don't like small talk. Have I missed 2 fucking red rings? Actually, no, I know exactly how I missed 2 red rings. I know where one of them is, actually. No, no, no. Okay, no, we're fine. Alright, time for the most deranged fucking military truck you're ever gonna see in your life. Alright, count the cars it breaks and people that are probably dead. What the fuck do you mean? Why is this thing out to kill Sonic so hard? Don't worry, it gets more insane. Oh, I missed the red ring, fuck. No, it gets more insane. It's got a fucking rocket jet on it. That chases alongside the side of a fucking San Francisco street. And there it goes. Fucking millions are dead. Where did they find these drugs? Yeah, what the fuck's going on in the military? Maybe the military are getting too much money. Hey, Rouge. I wonder if Rouge is going to bring up Shadow because of the whole, like, new continuity of Shadow doing shit.
Thanks, Big Blue. That's the first time I've ever been stolen.
You're a real gem, Rouge.
Let's go. Oh, my boy Espio. Oh, my boy Espio. When was the last time you showed up in the game? I think it was this fucking game. I don't think you show up in games anymore. Like, unironically. Oh, yeah, I'm aware. They were really upset that they, like, slightly neutered her boobs as well in Generations. And I was like, but guy, it's a game for kids. Stop being upset that the kids game doesn't have giant boobs on your fucking Batgirl. Please. Please. Also, here's your Sonic Heroes rep. This is the first level of Sonic Heroes. And to be honest, I'm kind of surprised they picked fucking Seaside Hill for their Heroes rep. Like, I think Heroes is one of those games where they could have picked any level and justified it, so why pick level 1 when you couldn't get away with any other levels? Because all of the levels are really creative in Heroes, I find. Like, they're super full of life and color, they're all super, like, crazy and shit, like... Uh-oh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they've all, like, got so much going on for them. They could have picked literally any level, but they went with level 1. Oh, come on. I would have fucking loved a Mystic Mansions slash Hang Castle level. Heck, Frog Forest, have the giant alligator chase us again. Like, I get not Central City because there's 4 city levels in this game, so I'm glad they didn't make a fucking 5th. Was Heroes 2D? No, Heroes was 3D. Heroes is where you had the 3 playable characters and there was 4 stories. You had Team Sonic, Team Dark, Team Rose, and Team Chaotix. Team Chaotix, they're detectives tracking down your crime. Team Chaotix, they're... No, Team Detectives you want on your side. They're directive tracking down your crimes. That was the lyrics. Oh, in Sonic, in Generations, there's a classic styled level and a modern styled level for every level, including the moderns and later ones, which is why this is 2D, because this is the classic styled level, as in classic Sonic, as in 2D Sonic, not classic as in how it was originally. Because it was how it was originally, we would have like been playing Sonic Adventure, actual adventure, in the past couple levels. Don't worry, it'll feel more like feel more at home when we do the modern level. Damn it! Oh, that's not an insta-kill, huh? I thought it was. Yeah, but the way Sonic Gens works is that there's 9 core levels, 3 from classic era, as in 2D era, 3 from the adventure era, even though Heroes came out after the adventure games, and then 3 from the, at the time, modern era, which was Sonic 06, fuck yep, Sonic Unleashed, and Sonic Colors. Sure you love Knuckles? Oh yeah, Knuckles is great in Heroes. I say, Knuckles is great in every Sonic game before the Colors era made him an idiot. Which I'm glad this remaster's toned back down with the script changes. Wall jumps. No, I know how to wall jump.
All right.
I need to do another Heroes run. Just maybe not the PS2 version. Oh, unironically though, this is, although, like, it's not, I don't know if it's my personal favorite, I do think this level in Sonic Gen is the best level in the game because it has so many fucking alternate routes. It feels so open. Like, even in, like, the 2D sections, it feels so open. Like, it feels like there's so much going on and so many different paths you can take to get around. Like, there's a path underneath us, but I'm going up here. Now I feel whole. And also, if you get all the collectibles, you unlock songs that you can play over the levels. You can play Sonic Heroes over these levels, and then it really, really starts to feel like home. How did I miss that? No! I'm resetting. Also, I just got a text, 1 second. Oh, okay, my stepdad's expecting a parcel. He just wants me to keep an ear out. Because I say in the Sonic Gen level, you can't get S rank if you die once, so I am going to try and hit this clean.
Yes!
Yes! Oh no, I have deliveries come to the door. It's just he was just checking with me to make sure that like I'm like aware of it, so I'll get it. The only thing I don't like is, like, depending on the delivery service, I think everyone's had this experience at some point. Sometimes they don't really fucking knock, they just kind of leave it at the door and piss off, and it's like, come on, someone steal that. Like, at least put it, like, behind my bins on the side of my house or something, so, like, it's less obvious. or like it'll be like a fragile parcel and they'll yeet it over the side gate, and I'm just like, are you fucking serious? Right, let's not fuck this up this time. Let's land on the platform. Thank you, Sonic. Bam, bam, bam it out. Yeah, I'll do the race course. Just to make sure I actually get it. There we go. With my boat's outfit. I live halfway up a hill, but it's a long road. Right, I know there's a red ring somewhere on this racetrack. I just can't remember exactly where it is, which is why I'm not boosting, because I don't want to miss it. Where are you? I think you're like down here. Yes, there you are. Gotcha. Alright, now we can fucking move. Oh, I love Heroes' soundtrack. Wait for you to finish your bullshit. Thank you. No! Fuck! Oh, we missed that one. I was like, I know there's a jump coming, but I didn't know where it was. Well, at least I know where that red ring is. Was it Sonic Gen is like the gold star within the Colors era. Because Colors I liked, but it's like you're done in 3 hours, and a lot of the levels are extremely strict and linear, which kind of takes some of the magic away from it. Lost World has the most jankiest, weird gameplay ever, and forces you to play it for 2 hours, and then you drop it and then never play it again.
I'm sure we've figured things out, and it's pretty dire. Ah!
Hey, Time Eater. Bye, Time Eater.
That thing keeps jumping back and forth through time, consuming the dimensional energy, and all that's left behind is this lifeless white void. The Sonics are the one constant here. Their speed is restoring space-time.
Because that makes sense. Sonic just running through it fixes it.
But I guess we have to run like there's no tomorrow, or there won't be a tomorrow.
Alright, let's save SBO.
We're facing a dangerous foe, Sonic. Better be on your guard.
Sure thing.
Alright, now we gotta do our challenges to unlock the next boss. But we get to listen to Open Your Heart, except it's a remix. Oh, we just got it done. It doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. Hang on. Is there a doppelganger challenge? Because I know it will take me a minute. There is. Okay. Change music. Let's go. Don't show up. Don't criticize. My own freedom. Give in, won't compromise. might be tough, but I ain't out of control. Just living by my word. Don't ask me why. I don't need a reason. I got my way, my own way. Yeah. Hit it. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. There's no... Oh, I fucking love this song. Long as the voice inside me says go, I will always keep on running. Doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. I love this song. I love the message too. The message is basically just stop sweating the small stuff and enjoy life. Live by your way and do what you gotta do. Stop sweating the small details and just have fun with it. Oh, I missed it. That's fine. It's a good message for the kids to not let things stress them out and just kind of learn to live and carry on and do your thing. Sorry. My word. Oh, that's a song. Oh, fucking Sonic Spinball, Toxic Caves. That one. Alright, and now we've got to do the connection between the two versions. I wonder how this dialogue's going to be different, because in the original, even up the shadow, you went, Sonic, let's fight. You're finally here, Sonic. I don't know where we are, nor do I care. This is where I finish you, Sonic. Okay, this is barely any different from the original, then. Alright, remake the Sonic Adventure 2 pose. This boss fight kind of works a little interestingly. You're basically racing for that purple orb you just saw. Bitch, get out of here. And it's the first to get two of them. Coming for you, bitch. Alright, this fight's over, we win. Feel alive. Oh, it's not the full song, it's kind of cutting parts out to get to the main bit. Yeah, it cut straight to Live and Learn, wow. Find your way. A trophy unlocks shadow boxing. I always do double can challenge. What's this one? Topsy-turvy. Use the horizontal bars and spinning platforms to reach the goal before time runs out. Is there one that's got the double boost? Okay, no, I'll just do these then. There's a challenge that's got double boost, and if you can get it, you get it. You get the boost for as like an unlock afterwards. Bitch, what do you mean? Thank you. How did I miss it? Yeah, I love this game. It's not my favorite Sonic game by any means, but I genuinely do love it. It's a simple and sweet kind of game. I need to be on this side. I'm still waiting for the fucking Unleashed port. It doesn't need to be a remaster, just be a port. But as much as I'd love, because I genuinely do defend and like a lot of Ian Flame's writing, I don't think the writing needs to change at fucking all for Unleashed. Just port the fucking game. Sure, excuse to go through this level again. Do the doppelganger race. Oh, go. And I'll take a different route as well this time. And I immediately killed my... Okay, maybe I was a little too eager on the boost. How did you lose that confrontation, Sonic? How did you lose that confrontation? The fuck do you mean? I'm restarting. I'm not happy with that. I know I've gone straight back to this path, but it's quicker, so we can just get back to that point. Alright, thank you, Sonic. He remembered how to win. And the other reason why I wanted to kind of leave Unleashed alone is because I genuinely love the voice acting in Unleashed. And I know if they like redid the script and whatnot, hearing Roger Craig Smith do Jason Griffith's lines would feel wrong. Like, Unleashed, it was the perfect game for Jason Griffith's performance. To have that slightly darker and grittier undertone to everything. And I'd love to kind of, like, defend that game, because a lot of the hate Unleashed gets is to do with the werehog. And, yeah, I get it. Different gameplay style. It's something that's very different from anything Sonic did before or done afterwards. Oh, scary, new things. And it's like, but it's fun? I get it, it's different, and that can be scary, but it's fun? Come on, it's a fun beat-em-up? Come on. It's like a 16 to 20 hour long game that has loads of content in it, and all of it's fun, just some of it's a bit different from what you might be expecting, and it has one of the most dynamic soundtracks in the series in terms of its variety. But I get it was during like peak fun to just mock Sonic era, where like every dev was like, oh no, Sonic's doing his wacky fucking bullshit again, let's ha ha ha. But it's like, no, it was good. And it was like the last AAA game we got. People like bullying that game for being different was the reason why we didn't get another AAA Sonic game for fucking years afterwards. Ooh, Palm Tree Panic. I know, where the fuck's that key? Oh, is this one of the areas where you have to enter it from City Escapes area? There's a couple of these, like more so in the modern era, where you can only really get to certain spots by entering it from another part. Yes, okay. Let's go fight PC. Mr. Perfect Chaos himself. Oh, did I not pick up the key from City Escape? Oh, whoops. Hang on a minute. Did I just do the challenge and then leave? I think I did. I absolutely just did the challenge and left. I didn't pick up the key. Whoops. Alright, let's go fight Perfect Chaos. It has a remix of the boss theme. I'm not the biggest fan of this remix compared to the original, but you can also get the original, and so the moment I do, I always replace it. In fact, if you've done all the secret collecting up until this point, you have the original by this point. I still like this remix though, it's still good, it's just not the same. I don't like it as much, I should probably specify. But hey, welcome Perfect Chaos. The fucking sea dragon. The rain and lightning, danger, water rising, embers comes raining. It's such a bad sight. Shadows, God's creatures. Run for shelter. What's gonna happen to us? If we take all the moves we make, all the pain at stake. Who are we? What can we do? The same in a way that we have our own styles that we won't change. Yours filled with evil and mine's not. There is no way I can lose. Can't hold on much longer. Let go. I know it's a one-way track. Not that I feel the good. Feel the bird. Open your heart and be alright. And then there goes the song, so you have to go into like the moody phase. Boom. I do appreciate they kept it consistent that phase 1 is 3 hits, like in the original. Like, that's the weirdest thing. You get to the big climactic final boss, and the first phase is over in 3 hits, and you're like, oh, fuck, alright. And then you get to the second phase, and it's just a harder version of the first phase that's also over in 3 hits. You're like, oh, fuck, okay. Alright, fight's over. Perfect Punisher trophy unlocked.
You've brought back so much of the world.
Yeah, if you believe it, we're already 2/3 of the way through this game. And we've been streaming for 1 hour and 40.
You're doing great, Sonic. You mean, you're doing great, Sonics. Right. I may never get used to that. Ah!
Watch out!
I mean, obviously, like, you do all the challenges, because I'm only doing 1 challenge per area, and when there's a lot more than that per area. There's 10 per area, 5 for classic, 5 for modern.
Whoa, did that emerald just scare off the monster? The Chaos Emerald's powers are miraculous, and we sure could use a miracle. We need that emerald!
You know what's also kind of funny now that I think about it? This was the last time in a Sonic game the Chaos Emerald had relevance at all until Frontiers. Keep in mind this originally came out in 2011, and Frontiers was 2022. We had 11 years straight where the Chaos Emeralds were just not relevant to the story.
You guys have your work cut out for you.
An adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
And Super Sonic was just left as an 100% completion collectible, or fucking DLC of your Sonic Forces. What the that fucking game. Alright, we've done Speed Highway, we've done City Escapes, half of the city levels, now we got Crisis City and fucking Rooftop Run. Because like I said, this game has 4 city levels for some reason. But it's cool because I love Crisis City. And I love the music as well. Crisis City Original is still the best version of the track, but the classic and modern remixes both are fucking phenomenal. Yeah, it's a good thing I don't have face cam on because I am grooving. In fact, just enjoy the music for a bit. I'm going to shut up. Hey, I'm going to reset and then you can enjoy the music. Oh, whoops, I hit the speed up. But yeah, if it wasn't obvious already, this track fucking rips. Oh, I think I overshot it. Oh no, I saved it. Oh, hey, Chow. Oh, this is cheeky, this fucking tornado we're coming up to. One of my favourite fucking gotcha moments is coming up. So I can see there's another Chow there. Oh, I think it left, oh well. It's like, no, this tornado is pulling you along, you have to fight it. Oh no, this must be the... Oh, I see the red ring, let me just get that whilst I'm here. Save me having to get it the next time. There we go. There's the gold ring. We're done, though. Whoops. It gets fucking stolen from you by the tornado. I love that. Every time that happens, I'm like, that's so fucking funny. And I immediately died. Alright, let's just... Hey, that didn't happen. Look, I can afford to reset because this game, we're going to be done in like an hour anyway. There's only one level that's kind of long coming up, and that's unfortunately Planet Wisp. Like, the one level I'm not the biggest fan of in this game. Also, I don't think anyone's biggest fan of Planet Wisp. It just goes on for too long and doesn't really, like, do enough to kind of justify its existence. Alright, don't jump there. Got a little eager. No, I'll just take the lower path. So you guys can listen to the chorus of this track a bit more. Gotcha. I know it means I have to get that other red ring down there, but that's fine. Alright, this time, let's try not to, like thread the fucking needle, huh? Never mind, I jumped, the tornado kicked in and killed me. Fucking, I want that S rank, damn it! You have to wait for the tornado to calm, I forgot, and it just ate me. I'll slow down for the tornado this time, I promise. I know, slowing down in a Sonic game? Blasphemy. Sonic? Nearly happened again there, what the fuck? I fucking jumped the spring. Damn it, I did it again. And just give Sonic and adrenaline shot then. We haven't even got to the modern mix of this track. The version of this track I prefer of the two. So we want to talk about versions of this track I prefer. Unironically, the original from 06 is jamming. Like, it's genuinely a shame 06 is the game it is, because the music in that game is so fucking good. Ja, du bist super fast hier. Like, Arctic Bass is a complete disco groove. Ow. Crisis City is like all this like crazy like rock orchestra shit. Aquatic Base is super cool in itself as well. Like heck, even Wave Ocean is really good. Like the level 1 theme. And let's listen to this. Come on, the music is just ripping.
What was today?
I was working with. Oh, fair enough. Oh, I guess we're taking the low road then. God damn it! I wanted to try and take the high road again. Oh well. No, I've already reset this level enough times, so let me just get fucking through it. Let me get this red ring. I'll do it. Nearly fall off the edge. And get through this level, and I can come back and do cleanup later. Let me just get through it. This time, don't... I know it's in your, like, MO to go fast, but don't go fast. Wait for the tornado to vibe. It's vibing. Go! There we go. I find it weird that you say Blaze the Cat here and not Silver, considering this Silver's fucking home, but whatever. Anyway, now time for Modern. Hey, the Stomp's in this. Okay. This is my favourite track in the game. This track is playing right now. I just love it. It's so sexy. This track is so good. Fuck a homing attack. Right, that's a bait. That's a very clever bait. Because I have a... games, I make 100% Doug 2 on stream on Steam. Oh, there. I'm looking forward to going to Doug 2. I think because there's a few other games I want to try. When we finish Aisha, before I go straight to Doug 2, because that is like the next big project I'll do, there's a few smaller ones I want to do. And also, I don't want to start anything that I won't finish before my break next month, which is creeping up. I'll talk more about it when we're closer to it, but I am, like, as I said before, I'm taking a week off in November. Oh, you bitch. My plan is, I would, on the week I'm going to be taking, I will end up taking off, I'll be streaming till Wednesday, but then won't be coming back till, the following Wednesday. So it'll still be like 7 clean days off sort of thing, just to kind of reset and chill. So I don't want like anything big kind of lingering outside of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because I'm never going to get that game fucking done at this rate. Like when I go for my break, I kind of want it to just kind of be like, when I come back from my break, we can just start the next thing. So like once Aish is done, which we should get that done, that shouldn't take me too much longer, to be honest. We're already making good headway in that game. Oh shit. Well, hell, hey man, I got to do my favorite level again? Well, fuck. Is it button? I'm really looking forward to Code Z. Next year's like kind of fucking stacked for me in terms of games I want to look forward to already, like in terms, especially in the earlier half of the year. But I'm really looking forward to it. And that's even ignoring the fact like my year's already kind of stacked next year, and that's ignoring the fact we're getting 2 fucking Allier games. You know? Like, so similar to back in, oh, I missed that ring, damn it. Back last year, where I felt a little like I was not against the clock, like I was rushing, but I wanted to make sure all of the Ryza games were done before Ryza 3 was out, and then the game got delayed by a month anyway. I kind of feel like I need to get all the Dust games out before Yumi is out. That's kind of like in the headspace I'm in. Like, obviously I won't rush it, I'll enjoy them as I like keep on fucking up basic jumps because I'm rushing a little. But yeah, I do want to try and get all 3 of the Dust games done before Yumi is out. And I'm super looking forward to Res Lorena as well. Res Lorena RW. Fuck, I missed it again. You know what? Fuck it, I'm carrying on. I can get it another time. There's a bait. Don't homing attack. Get the shell first. Boom, boom. What? Fuck it, we'll go this way then. Oh, and similar to last year, I am planning to do an experiment week in November like I did last year. I don't have the exact week down for when I'm going to do it, but I do want to do an experiment week. Because I really enjoyed that last year. Not every single game we did was a hit, but I enjoyed it a lot. Which, for those who don't know who weren't here last year, basically it's every day for like 5 days straight, I try a different game on like a one-off stream that I haven't played before, just to kind of try them out. It was how I first played Trails from Zero, and really enjoyed it, and really want to get back to it, but fucking everything else keeps happening. Before we do this, let me just double check something. There we go. Bitch. Well, there's no trophy for doing it perfect anymore. So they completely stripped apart the trophy list of this game, but there was a trophy for doing this whole section without getting hit once. And I think it was actually called "That Tornado is Carrying a Car," like in nod to the stupid voice line that Sonic says in 06. But the trophy list for Sonic X Shadow Generations is completely stripped apart from the original one on PS3. It's kind of depressing in a way. Like, I get it, it was to make room for all the Shadow Generation trophies as well, but I'm just like, wow, there is a lot of trophies that just aren't in the new list from the original. It's literally just beat the game, do all the challenges, beat the final boss without taking damage, and then do the same in Shadow. Also, hello Erica Lindbeck,
Tough.
aka Jessie in FSN Remake, and Margie Liu in Tales of Berseria. Yeah, she's been the voice of Blaze since... Oh, we got Green Forest, fuck yeah. Since Team Sonic Racing. Alright, time for Rooftop Run. Another fantastic stage. And it's from my favourite Sonic game, so... I'm biased. I like this stage a lot, because it's from my all-time favourite Sonic game. It's from Unleashed. And I love that in the background, you see all the flags around the building? That all the locations you go to in Unleashed. It's just a cute little, like, reference. Yeah. Oh, speaking of the voice actors, I found out who was who in Shadow Generations. Robbie Daymond is Methalus, which I was like, oh, I was genuinely tricked. Well, I say tricked, so it's just me being a dumbass. I was genuinely convinced it was, and they got Dan Greenback for it, but no, it was Robbie Daymond, who is Prompto in Final Fantasy 15, or Akechi in Persona 5. They're like the easiest 1-2 hit punch of like people to call back to. And fucking Ray Chase was the Metal Overlord, who is Noctis from Final Fantasy 15, and also Artorias from Berseria. I really hope one day I get to cover Unleashed. I know I mentioned it already this stream, but genuinely, like, Unleashed is one of those games where it holds so much nostalgic permanence to me, other than just also being a really fun game. It's one of those games where every single time I hear the soundtrack, I get, like, nostalgic tears, and I fucking died. Especially because I played the PS2 version, which had these challenge levels that were exclusive to like the PS2 and Wii version that weren't on the HD version, where when you go to Gaia Gate, they had like these little like challenge rooms, and they had this theme that played that was so simple and only like a minute long, but it's incredibly nostalgic to me because I loved doing those challenge rooms, like the puzzle solving that was involved with them. But those puzzle rooms aren't in the HD version. And before you say, well, does that make the HD version less? Well, no, because the HD version has 2 whole fucking countries you can actually explore more that aren't in the SD version. Because Missouri's only a boss in the PS2 version, whilst it actually has 4 levels in HD. And you have no reason to go to Empire City, so you don't in the PS2 version. They just cut it. You only go to Empire City to just do a couple more levels. Just like a couple extra levels. But Empire City is pretty fun, and the Skyscraper Scamper is a fantastic level. And I love the music to it. The fact that they found a way to make a level that's just America the level super fun is like kudos, because like, come on, I loved all the other levels because they were so like unique and different. It made you feel like you was exploring all these different corners of the world. So when you just get to America the level and it's called Empire City, you're like, alright. Oh, damn it, I was going to try and see if I could, like, hurry, get past them before the barrel slams down, but oh well. The only thing that's like, it's not like that it's like a bad thing per se, it's just something that's kind of funny. Unleashed has QuickTime events, but when you do the QuickTime events, the like success button or the success sound effect when you hit it sounds like a doorbell. It goes ding dong, and the amount of times, 'cause it sounds like my doorbell. I've played it, especially with headphones on, and I'm going, what the fuck? Is someone at the door? I might have to buy Unleashed for a third fucking time and get the PS3 version just to justify going through it again. I might have to do that. So I'm kind of sitting here like, man, I kind of want to play Unleashed again. I love Unleashed so fucking much if it wasn't obvious already. Unleashed is the standard I hold every Sonic game at. So I remember there being a red ring somewhere over here you can get. I didn't jump high enough. Oh, I was hoping the explosion would launch me up, if I'm entirely honest. Oh, when I played this on PS3 back in January, this was like the only level I didn't S-rank because I was too slow. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? And I had to like do it again, I mean. I woke up 6. Went with the 90s theme and in my head the whole COD game. Oh, fair. Yeah, so I probably will get COD, Black Ops 6 eventually. It's just it's not an immediate rush for me. Because it does look good. It does look pretty promising. I think I just want to have... It sounds simple. And it's like, well, of course you do. But like, I just want to have fun again. It's literally that simple. Alright, let's do Act 2. Got enough 90s levels here.
Yes!
I know I jumped over that red ring before, but I'm not that fussed. This is my go-to. Just really want to have a good fucking time. Ow. Okay, fine. I'll restart because I got hit. Kind of level. This is my I just want to fuck around and have a good time. I want to take that upper path. That Cold Wars. I mean, fair enough. I haven't played Cold War. But then I never hear anything about Cold War. People seem to just kind of ignore that one. It feels like, or like they didn't talk about it after it was out. Like even like some of the bad ones, it just kind of existed, and it was just like, oh, okay. I feel like maybe it was people thought it was maybe too safe then because it just was kind of whatever, and people didn't really talk about it. But then, like I said, I have no idea because I didn't play it. I saw like the zombies and multiplayer stuff. And then I saw, like, bits of the campaign, and I was just like, no, I'm fine, thanks. Was that the one where it was... No, actually, I'll tell you about. I think that was. I want to say maybe it was Vanguard. I was like, I know there was one where the campaign was basically like a team, like a hack team of superheroes. Well, not superheroes, but they were treated like it. Where like they already knew how to foil the enemy's plans, and they were all in prison. But like all the missions were them setting up their master plan in advance and all that shit. And like that looked really fucking dull when I saw it. I was like, okay, we're turning like this. It must have been Vanguard because I think it was to do with the Nazis, so it couldn't have been Cold War. And then it's like they turned, like, you know, an important, like, historical story into what sounded like make-believe. It's like, oh yes, these super secret people, the Americans always found a way to, like, to save the day. And I'm like, uh-huh. How did I hit that pillar perfect? Fucking Christ. Sonic? Vanguard? Yeah. Oh, so every time I die I reset because I want the S rank. There we go, finally got the red ring and hit the side path, not just one or the other. Ooh, kind of left that a little late, I swear I wasn't going to get it. You know what I also miss from Unleashed? If you boost into a wall, there's an animation of Sonic, like a cartoon, slapping into it flat. Ow! That was just really funny. It's just an animation they for some reason never brought back. Oh, this is Rooftop Run. This is from Unleashed. This is from Peak Unleashed. Based in the city of Spagonia, which I believe was loosely based off of France. Because every location you go to in Unleashed is based off a real country. So I think you go to, I think it's Greece, there's France. Alaska is based off like the North Pole. Shunnan is China. Empire City is America. Because, yeah, of course they called it Empire City for America. Shamar is basically any desert country, kind of like that sort of feel. Jungle Joyride, or... oh, what was the fucking level called? Am I dead again? I'm dead again. What was the area called Jungle Joyride was based in? That was like Mediterranean. Am I missing one? And then, oh, yeah, you had Eggman Land, but that was like the entirely unique one at the end. And Eggman Land, you know what the funny fucking thing is about Eggman Land? Eggman Land alone is longer than all of the modern Sonic levels combined in Forces. And it's one level in Unleashed. Just the modern Sonic gameplay, so not Classic and not Avatar, just the modern Sonic gameplay in Forces is 15 minutes, give or take. The average completion it takes to beat Eggman Land is over half an hour. And I'm like, that's so funny that one level's longer than the entire fucking campaign of Forces. Like, Forces is... When I say that Forces is legit that bad, that's what I fucking mean. When I say about how much I genuinely hate Forces, that's what I mean. Forces has, like, no content. It has, like, negative content. It's just like, hey, here's this thing we slapped together. And I know why it had, like, no content. Like, they had no... Like, it had no budget. It was extremely rushed, and the team were basically just creatively bankrupt. They were so burnt out of having to make them all the time. But still... Forces is my worst? Yeah, Forces is my worst. I genuinely hate Forces. 06 is a glitchy mess, but I genuinely like the level design, and I think Shadow Story is really good. It's just let down by being a glitchy fucking mess. It's why Project 06 is so fun, the PC fan project, because that's if the game wasn't a buggy mess. He's like, oh wait, actually no, the level design is fucking cracked. It's just you don't get to experience and enjoy it because, you know, it's bad. The rest of the game's so bad originally, but when it's actually in, like, you know, fixed and working, you realise that they were actually cooking. It's just they didn't get to completely cook everything they wanted to. They were cooking, but the steak was left raw, and that's what let it down. Oh, I can't remember where the last red ring is. Well, the thing is, like, with 06, Sonic's story is kind of cringy and repetitive. There's the last ring, got it. Because it's just, Princess Elise gets kidnapped, you save her. Princess Elise gets kidnapped, you save her. Princess Elise gets kidnapped, you save her. Princess Elise gets kidnapped, she dies, you revert time, you save her. Silver's story is interesting, but it needed more weight. And then Shadow Story is a genuine conclusion to his story arc from SA2. Maybe better eat steak Rolfs, yeah. I mean, there's people that play Sonic 06, so I guess... No, I'm kidding. But you know what I mean. Like, the game had good level design, and Shadow Story I genuinely defend. It's just, it's let down by poor mechanics and, like, so many fucking glitches and technical issues. Like, Sonic 06 was, like, back in the 360 days, was an unironic guilty pleasure for me, because I genuinely liked the level design.
Is controlling that monster.
I'm never going to say I outright like Sonic 06, it's just I would play it as a guilty pleasure because I like aspects of it. But it's why I always recommend, or try and encourage people to play. Also, yeah, we got all the red rings on that run. Oh yeah, Vector, Project 06, the PC fan build, because that's so good. Anyway, speaking of things that are good, here's the level that I don't think's that good. Planet Wisp, the last level of this game, is like the only level that I don't think's that great. And it's fitting that it's the one level that's from the Colors era, you know, the era that I think is the worst era of Sonic, and it's the one level from that era, and it's the one level I don't fucking like. Ow, bitch! Fine, I guess I won't take that path. I'll start again. Is that Ellen Liddy? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, the mysterious portraits, but it's just, instead of it just being crazy kooky locations, it's just all places from Sonic's past that are a little crazy and kooky. I said I don't mind colours. I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't mind colours. I just find it very one and done. It's very basic, very linear. The story is kind of whatever. The bosses are a complete joke. And all of the colours powers, which we are going to have to mess with in this level because of the it being tied to it, I found way too gimmicky. I don't mechanic in visually. Oh yeah, that's fair. I completely see that. Okay, Sonic doesn't feel like getting off that door. Okay, let's go this way then, I guess. I guess we're going this way then, I guess. Need a ring. I'll do. I like the music though, because I immediately interrupted because I got the speed boost. And to be fair, when we get to Act 2, I genuinely think the first first 50 seconds, I'll be generous, of Act 2 are beautiful. Like even back on like the 360, I was like, Jesus Christ, this level is popping. It is beautiful. But then you go into all the mechanical stuff, because the whole idea of Planet Wisp in Colors is that it's a beautiful, like nature-based planet that Eggman has started building his factories on. So it's like nature getting destroyed by the machine. The problem is that, as you've probably been able to tell, you spend like 99% of it in the machine half and not enough of it in the nature half. And this was the same problem with the original as well. I wish you spent more time in the nature half, because it's just more interesting than just rust. Everything's just orange. And I mean, the fact that like the machine heart of the level like annoys me is probably the intention, because it's just like, oh man, it's ruining the beautiful level. Oh, but at the same time, it's just like, come on. Okay, I need to rev up. There we go. No! Fine, I have to restart. Okay, I need to look at. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. So when we get to Act 2. Okay, I'm going to stop racing just because I don't like this level and I'm trying to blast through it so I can get done with it. I'm going to actually take it a bit more casual. And to be fair, aesthetically, Sonic Colors is beautiful from beginning to end. Even if Colors Ultimate kind of stagnates some of its beauty because it mutes some of the colors and all the cutscenes just play the original pre-rendered versions of them from the Nintendo Wii. So like they're super low poly count and pixel count. They're all in like 480p. Which I know isn't the lowest, but you know what I mean. Like, it's noticeable when the rest of the game's in 1080p. And suddenly all the cutscenes are in 480. But this world also, if you're going for 100%, if you do like this world, I'm telling you now, you won't when you go for 100%, because the challenges for this level are really annoying. They're like, oh, it's still technically the last level. We should make all the challenges pretty hard. And it's like, no, you don't have to do that. There's only 10 of them, because there's only 10 per level, 5 classic and 5 modern. But it's still, if you're going for 100%, you're going for the platinum, like, this is the area where that will start to annoy you. Just remember, you don't need to S-rank the challenges. You don't. There is no trophy tied to it, and you can still unlock everything without doing it. So just go through them. It's only the base levels you need to S-rank for trophies. All the challenges you can ignore. You can just do them, and even if it takes you 5 hours and you have like a D rank, it will still count and be as valid for your trophy as the S. It makes it stay longer. Yeah, exactly. Ow, bitch. Ah, bottom path it is. I ran over too many of them. The plus side is, once we like get through here and do the challenges, because you have to do at least one challenge to unlock the boss afterwards, we get the Egg Dragoon, which is like my favorite boss in Generations, and was my favorite boss in Unleashed, because it is the penultimate boss from Unleashed. Because you go straight from into Egg Dragoon into Dark Gaia in the original Unleashed, and I love that. I know it's not for everyone, because the difficulty spike at the end of Unleashed is huge. And, like, for some people, it really put them off, because you get to the last level, and suddenly it rips you a fucking new one. But, the whole final gauntlet of, like, this half-an-hour long level into a crazy boss fight, into the final boss that has several phases and goes on for, like, 10 to 20 minutes. I loved it. And Egg Dragoon is genuinely a great boss fight. I love how, like, one of the most intense bosses in the entire series. You won't be able to feel it in the Generations one because there's none of the tension and stakes. But in Unleashed, the build-up and the execution of that fight is so high stakes and so personal. It's like, oh, fuck. Because for those who haven't experienced it, you're one step away from restoring the planet and stopping it from falling into ruin. Eggman shows up in a giant mechanized red dragon thing called the Egg Dragoon. And he destroys the floor under you to reveal that there's nothing under you all the way to the core of the fucking planet. You're free-falling into certain death, and the whole fight is you during that free-fall trying to destroy the fucking mech before you completely complete your descension into the core of the planet and melt. While the whole time, like, the most, like, aggressive, like, super fast track is playing at you because, like, the pressure's fucking on, you need to do this or you will die. It's like, it's so fucking cool. And then when you beat the boss, you it ends up creating a platform for you to land on near the core of the planet with, like, nothing but the magma and, like, the core underneath you, and that's when they reveal Dark Gaia in all its form, and you have to fight that thing, and that's your final boss. And the introduction to Dark Gaia, it was like the last Sonic game to have CGI cutscenes, and I miss it so much. It's one of the biggest things I wish they brought back, is fully CGI cutscenes. I know they end up getting dated as technology moves on and whatnot, but for their time, they were so beautiful and so cool. And the cutscenes of Dark Gaia, the CG cutscenes around Dark Gaia, made him so terrifying, especially as a kid. Just this complete hellspawn monster from the depths of the earth that's now here, and, like, its mouth has eyes within it that, like, stretch open, and, like, all the eyes are protected by, like, a layer of tongues. It's, like, it's super disgusting and, like, extra grimdark. And I just loved it. It was so fucking sick. And then when it transforms to perfect Dark Gaia and, like, everything breaks apart and it starts bleeding as arms break out from the side of it, and you're like, what the fuck is this coming out of a Sonic game? Also, that level was nearly 6 minutes long. I said at the start of the game, the worst level in this game is also the longest, which really doesn't help its case. And then you get the full orchestral, like, rock orchestral remix of Endless Possibilities just to kind of it. Oh, we just got What I'm Made Of, hell yeah. Alright, now time for Act 2. Was it this first part of the level? I think is genuinely beautiful. Look at how gorgeous this all is. How bright and green and full of nature it is. Oh, I want to hit that platform. Overshot it, fuck. Right, no, remember what I said. Play it casual, not play it fast. Otherwise I'll end up here longer. And I know I'm going to be spending enough time on this fucking level later on anyway. Oh, I remember there's like a red ring in the, like around here that like took me forever to find because it's kind of hidden away on the PS3 run. Oh hey, did you enjoy the nature? Because it's about to go away. We have like this section and like one more little section and then we're back in all the mechanical bullshit. Alright, hope you enjoyed the nature side. It's gone now. Welcome back, Rust. Ow! Please. Oh, that's, yeah, I know I missed that first one in the field. Oh, there's Chow here. Oh, I've got a text, 1 second. I need to jump straight into that. Wait for the next one. Oh, those platforms, by the way, welcome to finding half the secrets in this level. It's all on those platforms, riding them and jumping off at set times. So get used to the feel of them, because you do move with them when you jump off. Missed it. Fuck, we needed that for a secret, but oh well. Yeah, you can cut off early there. damn it. There we go. I was like, I know you can hit this. Oh, this whole section, by the way, the ceiling is constantly moving down on you, so you need to get moving. You need to get to the rocket wisp, and then you need to find the ring trail to where you need to get up from before it comes crashing down on you. Alright, was that enough? Thank you. Alright, trophy unlocked, Big Bang. S rank every main level. And that's a gold as well. That is not a hard trophy to get. It's harder in Shadow because it's a bit stricter on the mechanics. Also, trophy unlocked Planet Wisp has been restored.
Dude, there's the emerald.
Also, yeah, getting all the emeralds, you get one per boss, one per rival fight, and you get one for beating every normal level. So you kind of can't miss them. Because there's 3 bosses, 3 rival fights, and then you have to do all the levels anyway.
Pretty slick move, huh?
Also, here's a little paradox for you. That's how classic Sonic learns that the homing attack and booster are a thing. And that's how he ultimately ends up learning it, so modern Sonic knows it when, like, he's older.
Now I'm free! I'm a free bee! Free bee! Free bee! Whee!
Shut up, Charmy.
Alright, just simmer down, buddy.
But how did...
Oh, hey!
Where's the chicken and the egg paradox? How did he learn it to begin with? Alright.
Yeah.
Hey, Silver. Let's get you out the way first. Sonic, is it really you? Or are you some kind of fake sent to take the Chaos Emeralds? I wish I did more of my son. He was done so dirty over the years. Because his debut game was fucking 06, and then they just kind of hid him away for years afterwards. Like, no, we don't need any association with that. And his theme song is still one of my all-time favorite songs in Sonic. Dreams of an Absolution is phenomenal.
Give up! Take this! Yeah! Give up!
Oh, I got tripped up by a car, fuck.
How's this? Meteor
I'm gonna get got. I'm gonna get got. Yep. So I ran out of boost to get him in the early. Need to save my boost for that, so I can just get him and get out of there quick. Because that's an insta-kill to both you and him. Which is why you're supposed to get up and hit him, because if you hit him, then all of that crashes on him.
Give up! Take this! Ha! 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 Ooh.
Nice, I'll take the freebie. Ow.
Meteor smash!
There we go, fight's over. That's how it should have gone. He's dead. Silver got served, trophy unlocked. Oh, no. I was like, oh, no, I'm not doing that challenge. That one's not annoying, but it's annoying enough. Sure, we'll do a Amigo challenge.
I'll put out that wall of fire. Call me by pressing the button.
Pressing the button.
Leave it to me. Here goes. I've got this. Here goes. Sonic. I've got this. Sonic. Here goes. I've got this. Here goes.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, with Sonic. I forgot you can't jump. What the fuck was that? Does your feet not work? Come on, you skip leg day? Why couldn't you jump any higher?
Sonic. Here goes.
Okay, that hitbox is bigger than I thought it was.
Leave it to me. Here goes. Sonic. Leave it to me. I've got this. Here goes.
So I put like the 01 on this stream to be in one part because like, what the fuck happened there? It might be two parts if like Sonic can't get his shit together. Because I was like, oh, I'm Sonic Gen. It's short, but it's not one stream short. No, it turns out it is one stream short. We've done all the base levels. We've literally got to do 3 challenges. No, I'm not starting over. I'm wasting too much time already. We got to do 3 challenges, 1 for each key. Then it's the Egg Dragoon fight, and then it's the final boss. I'm curious to see if they made any changes to the final boss, because the final boss was like one of the only things in the original game that was like objectively bad. Like no one was like keen on it. So I'm curious to see if they've made any changes or if it's just as insufferable as it used to be.
I've got this.
That's kind of cheap, that fire, to be fair.
Here goes. I've got this. Sonic. I've got this.
Right, now remember, Sonic can't jump, so I have to go a little wider.
I've got this.
I knocked the fucking enemy. I hit the first enemy and it knocked it into the other one and killed them both, so I had nothing to homing attack. Fucking cool.
Leave it to me. Here goes. I've got this. Sonic. Here goes. Sonic.
It's like funny, like, after I'm so used to like Erica Lindbeck's other performances, hearing just Sonic, I got
Here
this,
goes.
here goes, and it's just like, it's like Margilu being excited about helping Sonic out, you know, like that's how it is to me. I'm like, this is so weird.
Here goes. Sonic.
Well, I say that the voice she's doing here is obviously deeper
Here goes.
than what she did for Margie.
Sonic.
Oh, Blaze is the one that's killing the fucking enemy. I'm gonna jump up into a place here.
Leave it to me.
That's what's happening. Blaze was killing the enemy when I was trying to deal with the fire, so Blaze is the cause of my problems.
I've got this. Here goes.
I'm kidding, Blaze. I can never like blame you. You're like a really cool character that is also underutilized a lot.
Here goes.
Especially before they retconned her story. Her original story was way cooler than what they fucking retconned it to for 06. Except actually, 06 isn't canon anymore, so who knows? Who knows if that retcon's still a thing? I mean, the fact that she's here implies that that retcon still is in effect, because she kind of shouldn't be, but what do I know?
Here goes.
Because she's from another dimension. And she's effectively the Sonic of her dimension, as in, like, she's the one that always has to try and save the day and whatnot. But unlike Sonic, she's very much like an isolationist that's done everything on her own. And so doesn't really have, like, friends and, like, have that groove that Sonic does. She's a lot more, like, self-serious and focused.
Here goes. Sonic.
There we go.
I've got this. I've got this. Here goes.
But in 06, they changed it from another dimension to she's actually from the future. And I was just like, ugh. But like I said, for 06, literally the game itself decanonizes itself from the canon, like, after the fact. So I don't really think that counts. What's this? Skateboarding across rooftops, sure. Well, the skateboarding in Rooftop Run, not across rooftops. Oh, actually, hang on. Oh, I completely missed that jump. Oh well. And of all the games that use the boost formula, which is, if you don't know, that's basically what this is, it's like a whole race course and you're boosting along it. Unleashed still has the best sense of speed of the lot. And it's not just because the game actually tracks your speed, like your miles per hour or kilometers per hour, depending on your preferences. It's not just because it tracks your speed, it's because of how they handle the speed effects and how they handle your move and just how fucking insanely fast you can get. They toned down how fast you can get in every boost game there afterwards for the sole reason of making it so it's easier for you to identify where you're going. But Unleashed was before they knew that people wanted to see where they were going, so it's just insanely cracks how fast you can go. Passing by a checkpoint and the game casually saying you just did 1,000 miles per hour, you're like, yeah, I can fucking believe it, how fast I'm going. And that game also had skill, like, not skill trees, but had the ability to level up. It actually had, like, slight RPG mechanics. You could level up your speed and ring boost, because Unleashed had this thing where the more rings you had, the more it would affect Sonic's speed, like, almost indefinitely. So if you were really consistent and not getting hit and having a lot of rings, it was genuinely insane how fast Sonic could get. That they also, unfortunately, didn't bring back. Alright, I need to go pick up that key. No, it's gonna put me back over there. Where the fuck's that key? Is it at the top? Hang on. Alright, I forgot. If you want to navigate this area, you have to go to fucking Crisis City. And then go all the way along the top. There's that key. This fucking challenge. You know I said, like, all the challenges in Planet Whiff suck, but there's one challenge in Rooftop Run that I also really don't like. This. I'm gonna actually do it. I'm gonna try and do it, because I want to get it out the fucking way. I hate this challenge so fucking much. Hey, here's the thing. He hits a note, you need to make sure it doesn't hit the ground. That's as simple as it is. It goes on for fucking ever. And if it hits the ground once, you fail. I failed. Because the homing attack didn't kick in. I have to do it all again from the start. So I'm gonna try only a couple times to get this challenge out the way because I fucking hate it, so I want it out the way. Vector the crocodile can suck my dick for this challenge. I fucking hate it. Actually, no, don't. I think it would really hurt with his teeth. Fucking almost. Give it up. And then we gotta do red mode. No, 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 no! I'm surprised the game gave that to me. I'll take it. B rank, I don't give a shit. Get me out of here. People always seem to forget that I'm British, and so it's kind of built into my DNA to be very sweary. I just rein it in because YouTube keeps on getting on my case. But I genuinely don't like that level at all. The Vector can... Vector fuck off. Please turn left, Sonic, thank you. I was holding left the entire time there. I just want to get to one Planet Wisp challenge I don't mind doing. All of them are terrible, but if I can find one... What's this one? That's Rooftop Run, never mind. Wall jump, stomp, and lightspeed dash away to goal before time runs out, sure. Everybody cursing is a Yankee thing? Yeah, you come from the country that thinks cunt is a bad word. My guy. That is like, it's like the no-no word you should never say, when my country is literally just part of our dialect. The amount of people in the early days of my streaming, they got really upset that I'd say that word, and I'm like, come on. I'm upset already. And that is a word that I had to stop saying because YouTube was really getting on my case, so don't be surprised if this video gets flagged now. I've said that. What is your deal, brother? Bloody is a curse word? Bloody's not a curse word. Bloody's a funny word. That's one of those words that's only a curse word if you're religious. Because it's tied to Bloody Mary, and it's cursing her name, and that's it. In the same way that people, like in the same way the US treat hell as a curse word, but it's because it's overly religious. When hell really isn't. It's hell. And if you want to get technical, both of our countries fucking suck. Let's be real. They both are overly obsessed with words that really don't matter in a language that made up an idea of words that are specifically made to not be said. That's incredibly dumb when regardless of how you think about it. Words are just words. You give them value in how you use them. That makes more sense. Oh, fucking the color scheme. Alright, where's the key? We're done here. Where is the key, actually? I'm not actually sure what's on my head. I know I saw it. Oh, it's there. Just away from everything else, huh? Yeah. Alright, let's go fight the Egg Dragoon. Okay, the remix of the Egg Dragoon theme. I prefer the original a lot more because the original's a lot louder. Whereas this one, they kind of like took the impact away a little bit. Yeah, but this is the Egg Dragoon, if you've never seen this fucking mech. I didn't mind them bringing it back here, but this should have been the last time we see it. The fact they just unceremoniously bring it back in forces, and it 110% completely deflated any tension and threat that this boss ever had, was one of the most miserable things I'd ever experienced in forces, and was one of the many, many things I fucking despised about that game.
Time for a change of pace!
Oh, I was close enough to hit that, I disagree. Oh, with this boss fight, by the way, this boss fight can take you a minute or like 10 minutes. It depends on how aggressive you are. The moment you realize you can only hit Eggman if you're the one instigating is the moment you realize that you've actually got to kind of work a little. He was a threat. The Egg Dragoon in Unleashed? Hell yeah. And they just nerfed this thing more and more. Listen, I wish the Egg... To be honest, I kind of don't like the Egg Dragoon being in this because I loved how much of a one-off ultimate threat the fucking thing was in Unleashed.
Time for a change of pace!
Whilst the thing's kind of silly here, you just kind of do your business and carry on. And I also loved how genuinely insane Eggman sounded in Unleashed. Because it was back when the continuity... I'm going to talk for a second. It was back when the continuity actively acknowledged that absolutely everything Eggman had done for the past 17 years at that point had been destroyed by Sonic. And now he's in a prime opportunity. Sonic is free-falling into the molten core of the planet. He's as good as dead. And instead of just letting him fall, he's chasing you down there in this fucking thing. he is deranged insane, and he is determined to make sure you stay fucking dead. And it's like I loved, like I mentioned, I keep on mentioning it, I love the tension of the fight, but I love the tension of the fight. It's so high pressure. And it's what makes the original version of this track hit so much. Like I said, the original version of this track is a lot louder and a lot more aggressive and a lot sharper that this doesn't have, unfortunately.
Time for a change of pace!
Even Sonic in the fight, he goes, Jesus, sit, like, he doesn't say Jesus, he goes, oh, simmer down, Eggman! Like, because he realizes he's losing his fucking mind.
Time for a change of pace! Not bad! Not bad!
You just said that, Eggman.
Here goes! Not bad! Not bad!
Stop saying not bad.
Time for a change of pace!
Oh, this is in reference to the Unleashed fight, this whole section here, free falling after it. But at the bottom would be the core of the planet, not just like a service tunnel. So you can see the magma in it. This is a reference to the OG fight. If you've done this fight perfectly, then you can end the fight here. You can end the fight on the free fall, but oh well.
Take that! Prepare to be skewered!
Oh, we are on the final hit now because this immediately reappeared. Not bad!
Take that! Take that!
Yeah, it doesn't quite hit the same as the Unleashed voice line. This gorge will be your tomb! Trophy unlocked. Boom, boom, Dragoon.
Sonic!
I recalibrated everything! This was supposed to be my time!
Oh, please, keep dreaming, Egghead. I beat you every time. No, seriously, we beat him every time. Our scorecard's flawless.
Stopping Eggman is always good. But the root of the problem is that monster. Maybe we can call it.
I'm curious if
truce
this, like, outside of, like, if they do more Superstar / Classic style games, if this is the last time that Eggman will be a central threat in a Sonic game after Frontiers, this whole story arc with Sage.
Look, he got your Eggman
Or if
too.
whether Sage will just
This is
join
getting
Eggman in the
serious.
antics and also be, like, a reoccurring threat. Anyway, all the levels and all the bosses are done, so all that's left is the Time Eater, and I really, really am curious to see if they've changed this fight, because the original fight was really awkward and kind of meh. And yeah, also the end of that fight, where like kind of went to silent, you just saw shit breaking, was kind of weird. Trophy unlocked, Treasure Hunter. You know, the trophy that you kind of have to get to proceed the story, which is get all the emeralds. Yeah, and this is they saying, hey, you're not going to be able to proceed unless you have all the emeralds, because each emerald restores one of these giant gears. What was the Act 1 challenge I did? On the 1 out of 45. What was the Act 1 challenge I did? Hang on a minute. I don't remember doing that many challenges. Essentially, you put all the emeralds in, because all these gears is going to spin a thing at the top. This game is wild, though. Yeah. Back when it released, because it originally released in 2011, to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the series, which does make me feel old to say out loud, 2011 and the 20th anniversary, but, you know... But this is the remaster. All the Shadow stuff is the stuff that's brand new. I said, and originally you had extra lives, but it's actually in options in the settings. Yeah, challenge tries. You can turn on and off whether there's lives in this game, in this remaster. So for the sake of just getting a move on, I turned it off. Because although the game's not hard by any stretch, I mean, you've seen it's not hard by any stretch. The challenges, every time you try a challenge, it takes a life in the original. And if I want to get all the challenges done and not lose my fucking mind, yeah, I'm gonna keep lives off. But yeah, you might be able to see it just underneath the altar we're going to jump up on. There's a fire, and all the edges, or like all the edge around this circle, and it had to be lit up to activate the portal. Alright, Time Eater. But now we've got the shadowy illusion so you can see what it actually looks like.
You're cornered. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! No wonder!
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik!
Oh, I can tell this is re-recorded because Mike Pollock sounds so much older.
If you would be so kind as to explain.
He doesn't sound anything like he did back in the original generation.
It will be my pleasure.
As much as I enjoy his performance, there is a small part of me that's like, Mike Pollock has been doing Eggman since 2004. When are they gonna like let someone else take the wheel, you know? Because it's very evident as he talks now that he's a lot older.
I discovered it possessed abilities I have long desired to harness for myself. Namely, that it could travel.
2004 or 2003, one or the other.
So I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. And now all of time is ours, to do with as we please.
But the more your monster tears through the timeline, the more damage you do to it.
So, I'm going to erase that line and reshape it as I see fit. Huh? And they call me eccentric.
Oh, that's a very different... Yeah, that's a script rewrite from the original. Man, am I really gonna get that crazy? Yeah, that craziness would be your future.
Then, Doctor? By all means, my dear Doctor.
Okay, there are a lot more like up each other's asses in this rewrite compared to the original. In the original, they already start bickering.
I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Keep moving.
Move all you want. I'm still going to squash you into a blue jelly. That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
You're tougher than that. Come on.
Not you.
On your feet.
You're not beat yet.
Who are they? They are insignificant. You face worse, Sonic.
Focus your spirit.
We're right behind you. I believe in you, Mr. Sonic.
Embrace the emeralds!
Harness their power, Sonic.
You have to win, Sonic, like you've done time and again.
Alright, please be a better final boss. Please be better. Please tell me they fixed it and it's not dog shit.
Time to scramble some Eggman. Super Sonic.
Because there's a trophy for beating it no damage, and that trophy took years out of me doing it on PS3. Because like the dumbest little thing will catch you and it counts as a hit and you're like, why? And the fight's like 7 minutes per attempt. The way this fight works is that at will you can swap between modern Sonic and classic Sonic. but depending on who you swap to, affects whether it's 2D or 3D. Some attacks are easier to avoid in 3D, some are easier to avoid in 2D. But the Time Eater itself will also shift between those realms. You need to stay in the same realm as it to hit it, except that's not true, because you physically can't hit it in 2D, no matter what. Even though the game makes out you can. Okay, see, now I've just lost that trophy because I hit that. It's literally that fucking simple.
That's a homing shot. Careful, Sonic!
Alright. Oh yeah, this still controls like arse. Fucking move! Please hit the fucking thing. Yeah, okay, this fight is exactly as horrible as I remember it being.
Don't let your guard down.
Is something the
It's
matter?
like a homing shot!
Careful, Sonic!
I was saying, this is what I mean. He's now moved to the 2D, so you're supposed to move into 2D, so you can catch up to him. But it's physically impossible, at least in the original, I don't know if they changed it in this, to catch up to him. So it's better to just stay in 3D and honestly wait it out, so you can just dodge the attacks easier.
Now we'll finish it.
And I think it was like, this was a testament to, like, even when I played it, it was a testament of where Sonic was going. That the only 110% completely original content was like the one thing I really didn't like on my first playthrough. And was like, objectively, everyone was kind of in the board of saying it's just kind of bad.
How about this?
Hit it, thank you. Oh, I wonder if he's still got like the most pointless attack ever devised by a boss in this Sonic game. He's got an attack where he slows down time. The problem with the attack is that that's literally it. That's the end of the attack. He just slows down time for a second, and there's no attacks coming at you. There's nothing to try, like, there's nothing coming at you that you need to avoid. He just slows down time for a second, gives you a look, and then time goes back to normal. I wonder if he's still got it, or whether they realized that attack was entirely fucking pointless. Oh no, he still has it.
Sonic, you can switch by pressing the button.
Blaze, I'm not swapping.
The flow of time will be restored.
That's it. That's the entire attack. The easiest way to dodge that attack is just to swap realms as he goes to charge it up.
Is something the
That looks
matter?
like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
Alright, he's gonna slow down time again.
Slow down.
Time's gonna flow back to normal.
Time's going to return to
Yep.
normal.
Alright, that was the entire attack. Cool.
What's that? Sonic, watch out!
It'll take more than that
Arm attack.
to defeat us.
Keep dodging, you'll be crushed.
I was holding up, but it wasn't enough. Alright, there we go. I'm not looking forward to having to do this no damage again, but whatever. I think it's 3 hits and you go into the final phase. Oh, is it 4? Oh god.
Track you. Careful, Sonic!
Also, yeah, if you haven't realized already, your buddies will not shut the fuck up.
Looks like a
They will warn you about every single fucking attack.
laser! Watch out!
It'll take more than that to defeat
That's
us.
a homing shot. Careful, Sonic!
We'll end it. Burn! Burn to ashes!
Sonic, combine your powers. Now, go for it.
Alright, fight's over. Oh. And that's also the game. That's also Sonic Gen. Obviously, like I said, we didn't do all the challenges. There's 90 of them. And we did 10. Then there's all the collectibles, all 5 red rings per act. Then there's the Chow that's in every stage that's new to the remaster.
Time travel.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great! So, I have a question for you. Once we're home, you think the timeline will be restored? Yep. Just don't think about it too hard.
It was great teaming up with you, or me. Maybe this will fast-track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean, past. Ugh, time travel's a chore. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
It would have been funny if Sonic then rubs his head and go, oh, I just got a migraine all of a sudden. He's not learning how to talk. Yeah, I've never understood why they make classic Sonic mute. Because he wasn't even... Although there was no talking because it was just like classic games back in the 90s.
It's gonna be great!
He was talking, you know, in the cartoon that was alongside the games. He was talking in like side media all the time. I don't get the decision to make him mute. And I've never understood it, but classic Sonic has always been mute. Also, that's it. That's Sonic Generations. And now we've done both Sonic and Shadow Generations. I can say that if there's ever a Sonic game that outside of Sonic fans is the most accessible and most playable, it's easily this one. This is the easiest gateway Sonic game you're probably going to get. If I'm being entirely honest. It's very consistent. Sonic Generations problems that I have with it are entirely built around my own biases and not expanded knowledge of the entire franchise. If you're playing it casually, you're not going to notice any of that shit. And Shadow Gen is genuinely phenomenal. Shadow Gen is some of the best content we've had in decades. So this is absolutely worth your money. And it's funny that we did the Sonic playthrough because, you know, this is the official release date for the game today. The game officially came out worldwide today. The reason why I've been playing it since Tuesday is because it's a one of those things where you buy the deluxe version, you get 3 days early access. Actually, can issue the outro, yeah. I love that they go through all the games that this game paid tribute to. They go through Sonic 1, they go through 2, they go through 3 and K. I don't know why they just called it Sonic and Knuckles and just pretend 3 doesn't exist when Sonic 3's the better half of 3, but whatever. Oh, the only other thing I need to check? I need to go to the shop and see if you can buy the Mega Drive still. Because there was a you could buy, at the end of Sonic Generations, you could buy a Mega Drive from the shop. And if you did, you could play Sonic 1 off of it. It was a really terribly emulated version of Sonic 1. Peak Sonic Adventure. But it was there. And I'm curious if that's still there, or if they changed it for another game, or because Sonic Origins is out, if it's just gone. I want to cover Sonic Adventure one day. I've said it before. I'd love to cover Sonic Adventure. It's just genuinely not had a single good port since its original release. Every port it gets has more bugs and issues and like added to it because of how like rushed all of them are. But the original Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast is peak. So is Adventure 2, which I know is going to be coming up next. Up and down and all around. But yeah, this is, like, I know I'm kind of repeating myself here, but this is a relatively long credit sequence. This is just, if you're new to the series, if you've ever had a passing interest, this is the game I would probably put in front of people now. Just because it's so easy to get into, so easy to understand and give you a feel. It's extremely solid and consistent. It's just everything you need to do to kind of give you an idea of how Sonic is when it's in a good day. When it's in a good vibe sort of thing. And then from there, it's up to you if you want to like start expanding out and try other things, yada yada. And so then the extra content with Shadow. The entirety of Dark Beginnings is downloadable, so you can watch the entire animation on your console. and it has a Shadow Story tab, which gives you the background of Shadow. So if you're still brand new, you can get an idea of where Shadow Generations fits into his character and where it's going, even with no knowledge. Like, it doesn't let you fall behind, it gives you the catch-up. And if you're playing it on PlayStation, also here's just Sonic Heroes, for all the Sonic Hero fans in chat, that might, according to rumours, be getting a remaster next year. Oh, it's gonna be funny. I want to see what they do for the 06 version, considering that game's a broken mess. But yeah, everything's there to catch you up, so, to get back to my topic, so you won't be left behind. It's easy enough for you to hop in and play and enjoy. And understand what's going on with Shadow Generations. And to be fair, Shadow Generations is phenomenal. And it's just more things that makes me excited to see where the future of the series goes in a post-Frontier landscape. Oh, this brings back memories. This fucking mess of a game. Well, they transitioned away from that pretty quick. It's almost as if he was going to die. So he jumped off the rails like, oh, hang on, isn't that death? And he fucking immediately transitioned away from it. I was like, oh, hang on, man, that was. Oh, they kept the lag. They kept the lag in the footage. That's funny. Time for Peak Unleash. Let's go. Hopefully you will be able to tell from the footage what I mean by this game. Like, Unleashed has the best sense of speed. You feel like you're going at a million miles an hour everywhere you go. And it's still the best looking Sonic game in my opinion. There's yet to be a game that looks as fucking good as Unleashed, like, for me. And it was also back when you could wall jump off of fucking anything. And not just pre-walls, back when they were more ambitious. But this was the very last time before now where they had a AAA budget for a Sonic game. So, like, this game is also very important and special in its legacy, because it's like the last of its kind, and was for like 15 years. Colors. Oh, I think this is from original Colors. I don't think this is from Colors Ultimate, this footage. I'm like, it's kind of blurred, but I think that's lives in the top left and not tail saves. Oh yeah, this is absolutely classic Colors. Even they weren't happy with Colors Ultimate. They're not even using that footage, which would have been in higher quality. No, they're using the original Wii game. That's funny. Maybe one day I'll cover Colors Ultimate. It's just if I do, I'll feel like I was spending too much of it being annoyed. Peak Adventure 1 again, Adventure 2, in the Arc, Heroes, all the 4 teams, 06, fucking the head release, Mephiles, Unleashed, Peak Unleashed, Dark Guy, swim for a second, and then Colors. Are they still going to do the Happy Birthday Sonic? Yeah, they are. The fun trivia, that actual Happy Birthday Sonic was from a Comic-Con. It was a Comic-Con recording, like, a few months before the game came out. They just said, can we want all of you together to say Happy Birthday Sonic, like, into the mic. It was like a whole Comic-Con crowd, it was sick.
Saw a door over here? What? You
What?
were the one who saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Oh, you can now play Super in the levels. Don't, because you will have no control. Classic Sonic, maybe. Modern Sonic, you burn like 50 rings per second. Like, no joke, you burn like 50 rings per second to just delete content of the level. You just like burn through it and you have no control. You just kind of hope and pray that you make it. But that's Sonic Unleashed. Not Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations. I wish this was Sonic Unleashed. Done in about 3.5 hours. So yeah, we actually spent more time on Shadow Generations, even though it has less content. That's funny. But yeah, and you can also slow down time. Ah, no. Let me go to where the Mega Drive was originally. Let's see if there's actually anything there, because I'm kind of curious. No. Okay, so the Mega Drive's just gone. It's just not here. Okay, cool. But that's basically all I wanted to do. Let me just save. And I will call it there. So. Oh, did I still... Hang on. Just before we go. They got rid of 30... Why would you get rid of the best fucking feature of the online mode? Oh. I was going to show off 30-second mode. Oh. For those who don't know, in the original generations, there was an online mode called 30-second. The idea is you pick a level and you have to see how far into the level you can get within 30 seconds. It then marked an actual signpost of how far you got onto the map for all of your friends online to try and get past in the same time span. It was so fucking cool and was a genuinely clever way of doing online play. I don't understand why it's not in the remaster. That genuinely pisses me off, because that was like the best mode in the game. I genuinely don't understand why it's not in the remaster. That was such a sick thing. Oh, I'm a little pissed off now. I was going to say, oh, before we go, I'll show off 30-second mode, because it's like the coolest feature of the game. Never mind. That's Sonic X Shadow Generations. Peak game, 9 out of 10. Because no 30-second mode now. I want to see where this goes from here. This game showed where Sonic can go when it actually now has budget and time. So I'm really excited to see where Frontiers 2 goes whenever that drops. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely really helps this channel grow. Additionally, you can find my socials, because I'm on BlueSky, alongside ways of supporting me in the description of every single video. But until then, you guys take care now. Peace. I'll put it back to normal for now. Also, he does have the Terios skin, but oh well. See yous.